Hello, good people. I hope y'all enjoyed my sticker collection, 'cause I sure do. All right, it seems like I'm having a little Wi-Fi in it. Let me switch over to just a few seconds. It didn't. Okay. All right, but that still doesn't. Yeah, I'm gaining bars now. Okay, cleared up. I think. Can y'all hear me and understand me good? Okay, as y'all can see, I'm flying solo right now. I haven't heard from either one of my co-hosts, uh, Kenneth or Mike T. So I'm gonna fly solo. And if anybody likes to join me up here, the link is at the top of the chat, pinned at the top of the chat. And there's 15 people in here. Okay, I know Mr. Duggar went live, and that's okay because I can share. As long as I got two people in here, me and somebody else, I can share. Uh, it only takes one person in the chat, and I can be chatting to that one person. But I prefer a lot. All right. Welcome in, Curtis. You first on my end. Uh, Bugman, Stan, Sasquatch Stan, Pontoon Jody, Tim Molina, William Porkchop, Chucky Morgan's in the house. Look at that. Oh, and that's all the 14 that's chatted so far. Bugman, Catfish Fever. And yeah, I got them all. Catfish Fever, I got your sticker. That and when he sends his stickers out, he sends a little thing. Or no, I shouldn't say that. He sent me a little thank you card and with a pledge of allegiance on it, and then this little sticker right here that says "Proud American." I don't know if he sends them out all like that, but he did mine anyway. And he's got a good looking sticker there. And then it's going to go right there. And, or it might go right there. Or it might go right there. I don't know where it's going to go yet. Once I take a picture of it and get it installed on my video, I'm gonna put it up on the board. The only bad part about doing it flying solo is, doggone, you're so big. I look huge up here. I'm going to slide back a little bit. That way I look smaller. Look, I'm fat. I'm skinny. Fat. Thin. All right. Well, what y'all want to talk about tonight? I got my rod rack painted, and I got some bolts for it. Just gonna have to drill the holes now and put it on there. and I hope I got some sharp drill bits, or else I'll be drilling all long time. This is the only drill bits I got right here, and it's a full thing, you know. But glad to do with what I got, right? And I'm hoping I'll let Melissa show you a picture. Hey, yeah, yeah, Tim, she sure did. Yeah. I haven't heard from him tonight. Well, I did. I text both of them before about 1:30, and Kenneth texted me back and said that he'd be a little bit late. And excuse me, man. What said he'll be a little bit late, but I haven't heard from Mike T. Uh, Mr. Duggar, he went live a few minutes ago, and I don't know if he's still live now or not, but uh, and Melissa's she's 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 feeling under the weather, uh, so she may not be in here with us tonight either, because she's feeling a little sickly. Welcome in, Alicia. So I'm gonna run off of the chat because I'm not a very talkative person. That's why I have Kenneth and Mike T up here with me. I don't I don't know what to talk about and how to talk about it. I'm just I'm going off about what the chat says. So welcome in, Daniel. Okay, Alicia, I sure will. Glad to have you here, Daniel. Mr. Duggar. I call you McDuggar all the time. Yes, I'm so huge. I like sitting putting my elbows on my desk. Hello, Mr. Duggar.
I sent my loyal subjects over here to invade your ass.
Welcome in, Pontoon Jody.
Patty.
Hello.
I just had my first live stream. Told them all my minions to come over here and invade you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I seen you went live about 1:30.
I was fiddling with the buttons, and what do you know? It worked.
I
I
missed
figure
it.
I
I
figure
was asleep.
well, I have a few lucky subjects that came in, and they will be blessed extra when we're invaded the place and take over. Yeah, they good people, all of them. I had fun. It was a thorough shock. It came on and somebody showed up. First time you went live, Hog, did you go? Is anybody going to show up? Yeah.
now, now, the first time I went live was I went live early one morning. Uh, and the first one that showed up in my live chat was And I didn't do it. This right here is the way I did my first one. I did it hiding behind my icon.
Really?
And the very first one that showed up was 351 Cleveland.
Oh heck.
Hmm.
Oh heck.
Yeah.
I've been. Can you tell how long I've been one of your guys? I think I was there before you even had 100 people.
I think so. You were. Yeah.
I believe I was like 69.
That's a good number.
Miss Jody, what are you doing? Is your hair all tousled out? What's going on? We don't see that pretty hair. We see kind of.
I just uh, I just woke up. Somebody somehow I got woke up, and
She laughs like Betty Rubble.
I thought I'd come in and get a couple shots of self promotion real quick.
Okay, that's what my show's about. Just talk about whatever
Uh,
you want to talk about.
this Wednesday we have El Gato on Docktails.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Uh,
I'd like to
And
see a gato.
yeah, it should be a real
It
good,
means the
interesting
cat.
show.
Well, you're
I,
hanging out with a good fella to begin with, Tom.
Uh-huh.
So
yeah.
I mean, should be a pretty good show just because Tom shows up with you. So
Mm-hmm.
and
Well,
to get El Gato, that's a plus.
that's
Welcome
right.
in, Dallas. Welcome in, Valerie.
And this Thursday starts the Flathead Challenge back.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Who do
So,
you go up against?
huh? I just woke up.
Oh no, that's gonna go for self promotion, but don't have the answers ready for a question that she's gonna have to go do.
Now the Flathead Challenge. That's where a bunch of people fish online together, and it's not a competition, right? It's just a challenge.
It's just a friendly game.
Yeah,
Um, I got a list right here. Just as soon as I get these messages to load.
yeah. I guarantee you, it might not be considered a challenge, but every one of them's taking it as a challenge. I'm gonna catch a bigger fish than them.
It's always fun, but
All right, Daniel.
You know, man, got to keep his strength up, Dan.
Yeah, that's right.
and
We're
I don't have all them rules this year either. I made it simple. You can fish with what you want, however much of it you want, wherever you want, with as many people as you want. Just no paylights.
No paylays.
But you want to fish with chicken,
Can you fish
carp, what
on?
any bait,
you
any
can fish
rod.
whatever's legal.
Can you
Yeah,
fish in a?
as long as it ain't a
Well,
bait pond.
I'd prefer not to be a pond, but
That's all you
you
got.
know, if that's all you had
As
to
long
fish
as you
with,
don't, as long as you don't have to pay for it, right?
yeah.
Well, you got a stock pond. You fixing to go and bait hog. Yeah. That's where
He's
it's
gonna
leading
go get
to.
them.
Sounded like.
He's gonna go get them speckled cat.
And I'm going to tell you folks something right now. This is the greatest invention ever by man.
Oh yeah.
The back scratcher. Oh my
Yeah.
God! Look at that
Oh
thing.
yeah.
It works good too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you start itching, then he goes to running. You can reach around there and get him on loading too.
I know.
Well, when you going out there, Alicia?
Let's see.
I
All right,
reckon.
here's my paper.
I reckon you would have just as good luck running into him than I would, Tim. We're both in New Mexico. We're small water charters fish out at.
Florida, Okeechobee, Florida.
Oh God, man, I love Okeechobee. Man, we went out there and slayed the crappie one time out in that place. You know, some big bass. Got some pretty blackest bass I ever seen, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
small water. They maxed out yesterday. 50 crappie.
uh, my mouth is watering for some crappie, man. I love them things. But
But anyway, finish telling us. I didn't mean to interrupt
yeah, yeah.
you. Woody. Just finish
Okay.
telling us about.
Catfishing with Curtis. I think that's his channel name. He fished last year though, and he was on live with me last week. Mike's
Oh,
fishing home.
he's still around catfishing with Curtis.
Yeah, he's come. He started coming back a few weeks ago. He got his real estate license and took care of grown up stuff for a while.
All right
Okay,
That's why he's away. And I
I'm a
don't
real,
blame him. You know, you got to live.
right.
I'm a
And
realtor.
I got pork chop down. I have to check and make sure he's going to.
I have a license anyway.
Yak Shores told me he wanted to be on the first week. I just got to verify with him. Danny Stone Outdoors. Then me and Cause. And there may be somebody else with me fishing.
Fernando.
Mm. You know what happened? Anybody comes on the boat gets a label as Fernando, but that's not true.
Unless I come on your boat, then it's Fernando.
Yeah.
I'm good to see Mike fishing home, getting out and getting with a hook. That poor rascal, all he does is work, man. Poor fella.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Yeah.
all excited about his vacation coming up. I'm so happy for him. He's such a good guy, man. He's
Mm-hmm.
Captain El Loco.
Yeah.
I love that guy, man. He's the best.
And I've got it set up to where I can use as many poles as I want. Cause can use her poles where she wants. We're just out there fishing, trying to have a good time and catch fish.
There you go.
You gonna take you a burner out there and have a catch and cook live?
No, that's too much work.
No, it's not. It's so easy.
Well,
You
Yes,
just
it
take
is.
everything ready. Just put it all in Ziplocs. You know, and you're ready to go. You just lay the fish out, rinse them off, put them in that, and then, fry them
Yeah.
up. It's not
If
hard.
she wants to cook them, she made me a bologna sandwich one day.
A bologna sandwich.
Yeah,
Hey, man, it's a good time about bologna sandwiches.
I know.
Speaking of bologna sandwich,
Welcome in, Kenneth.
the king of the bologna sandwich. Uh-oh.
Oh, you're gonna have to come out and go back in. Go out and come back in, Kenneth. Can't hear you. There you go.
Cause is a sweetheart.
She is.
Welcome in, JBT.
JBT loves bologna.
I
Is it?
He really don't. He hates it.
hate it too.
You're
I,
kidding.
I love bologna.
Ain't nothing no better than a fried bologna and a can of them biscuits that's got the layers on it.
Yeah.
And you make it them biscuits and you make bologna biscuits of them. Oh my goodness. I
I
could eat that the whole day.
Hello, Kenneth.
When you gonna make
Breakfast through
some?
dinner.
All
Hello,
right.
When you
brother.
gonna make some? Huh? Let me know. I'll be there. When you gonna make some? I'll bring the tomatoes and the mayonnaise.
Oh, now you're talking.
Uh-oh. Sound like
I,
Kenneth.
Little mayo, man. You gotta have a little mayo, man.
You gotta
I
have
like
some
your
bacon
onion.
too. Tomatoes, mayonnaise, and bacon put on.
Fresh bread, mayo, and tomato.
Sound like Kenneth's got the same problem Melissa ended up
You,
with.
you ain't even
What's
got to
this?
fry it for me. I
Pardon?
just like a regular old bologna sandwich like that.
Yeah, Paula working on me too, but I've been blowing crap, been picking stuff in my eye. It
Yeah.
worse on me this year than it's ever been. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's my daughter is just, we got a plant called chamisa here that's just, when the wind hits it, it just puffs out in a big cloud, man.
Yeah, it's my sinuses. I always have had sinus problems.
Knock on wood.
There's
I'm
pork
allergic.
chop.
I'm
Woody.
not allergic to them.
We said
Hey,
pork chop.
Miss Chop,
Oh,
paper
Valerie.
coquetta.
Valerie says canned biscuits. That's
Mm-hmm.
blasphemy.
I love them little layered ones where they got the layers and you pull them apart.
Wop
Yeah, I
biscuits.
like them.
We call them wop biscuits. That's a
Yeah,
biscuit.
they're so
We used-
soft and buttery and.
Them
Yeah,
need some gravy on that and me.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Mama used to buy them some, but man, I like them homemade biscuits.
You know, her biscuits look better than mine. I ain't gonna lie.
Biscuits are easy.
Them some
Yeah,
good looking biscuits.
You know, if you got a talent for it, there's some people's biscuits that are better. You know, but biscuits are easy.
Yeah.
Oh, gone. Look at there. Man,
Too easy.
porterhouse.
Just
That's
bragging
my,
on eating half
that's
a
my
cow. Gonna come
favorite
in
steak.
and brag about it.
Yeah, that's
Stan,
my
why don't you send me a
favorite
picture of that? I'd like to see what one of them look like.
steak. Yeah.
I ain't, you know, good sop a little juice up and mail it to us or something. You know, shit.
I'd like to try one time. I see pictures of them, but I never did taste one.
That's the tip of your finger to your
I run
knuckle on your first
I run
finger.
out and bit a cow one time. That was the closest I ever come to one.
But one of you didn't get something else when you bit that cow.
That
Yeah.
scared me. Scared me.
That's
Man. I was
it.
hungry. I was hungry. Had to settle for a goat. He wouldn't know so big.
Look at her. She talking about fried donuts. Now, girl, what we gonna do with you? You come up here
Yeah,
and make us hungry all the time. What I'm gonna do with you?
and they make pretty good little donuts. They
Oh,
really do.
man.
Hmm.
You
I
keep
got to tell
talking
you
like
what.
that, Val. I'm gonna come live with you
Uh,
because I can't stand it no more.
I
I
got it.
make dumplings out of them.
you got to show off snack time. Man. What you got?
When you're in a hurry, you make dumplings out of canned biscuits.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Yep, they ain't
Oh,
bad.
you got some s'mores, some Girl Scout cookies. That's what he got. He got Girl Scout cookies.
What's
Coconut.
up, Mr. Danimal? How you doing,
Yeah.
brother? Mr. Timberlina. Hello, y'all. Oh, top. Excuse me. Good to see y'all this morning. Hope all is well and everybody doing good.
These them Girl Scout cookies are the ones you get from Dollar General,
We got these from Walmart.
Walmart.
I'm gonna tell you them. I love them Girl Scout cookies, but if they get much smaller, M&Ms will be bigger. I'm gonna tell you.
Now you're talking for a child. You speak a my language. I'm
Yeah, these are them fudge Scott
aficionado.
coconut cookies.
Oh yeah, I love them things. Why don't you just punish me? Keep sticking it in my face, yeah. I'm gonna be the bit your fung off.
It's either honey buns, chocolate covered graham crackers. Now you're throwing coconut runes at us, man. What's up with that? That's just mean.
Now if he goes and gets them marshmallow cookies with the chocolate covered and got
Yeah.
marshmallow with graham cracker, I'm coming to Albany.
What are them things called?
Oh,
Moon pie. That's what you talking about. Some moon
Moon
pie.
pie. Yeah.
I love you, moon pie, man.
Yeah,
Arsenic.
but I mean they make them round like this and it's puffy marshmallow with chocolate powder and graham cracker on the bottom. You talking about something good? I'll smack a grizzly bear in the snout, just lick it package one of them was in. I'll tell you what.
That's what I do with it. It's not chicken. I make turkey and dumplings, and I make a turkey pot pie out of turkeys when I hunt.
Yeah, I liked his songs, some of his songs too, pork chop.
I come up in here, y'all get talking about eating. I ain't had
Yeah,
nothing to
it
eat.
turns that way every time. Man.
I ain't had nothing to eat since yesterday morning. Y'all come up here and talking about something to eat.
Meatloaf.
I started
Back
getting
on,
that salmon.
I want to get back on that porterhouse thing. Dang.
yeah.
So, you know, I always say it's been a.
Hey, Lacey.
Said he hadn't seen a porterhouse. Man, you got to treat yourself, bro.
Turkey all I can is turkey all a slice of bread. That's all you need.
Yeah. I have a hamburger porterhouse.
Thank you, Lacey. Yeah, I let Hog Leg
Turkey
know
a
it's
la
gonna be a
king,
few
you know.
minutes late. I sent him a text, let him know I'll be a little bit late. I actually got in here quicker than I thought it would.
Yeah, that's why I jumped on because you hadn't got here yet. And where's
Ain't
your
no
other
problem,
criminal
man.
element?
Yeah.
That's fine. You come up anytime you want to, brother. Always glad to see you.
Hey,
Sure.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
hey!
yeah.
Don't do me like that again, or else I'm gonna make you full screen the whole time.
Well, all I got to do is do this. I'll
Wait a
still be
minute,
able
there,
to,
fool.
but you won't have me up by full screen no more.
Kenneth, did
Yo.
you see my first live? I just went live a while ago. Just
Oh,
before all
yeah.
I figured out the buttons, and I was actually
Yeah.
talking to people and everything, man. That
I
was
heard
just,
you, man. No, I didn't see that, brother. I have to go back and catch it.
I missed it.
I did too.
hey Curtis,
Yeah,
how
I
you
about
doing, Bubs?
1:30.
What about that, Mr. Curtis?
How's it going?
Curtis.
Mr. Gerald, how you doing, brother?
Good morning, Curtis.
Yeah, eating a 72-ounce big Texan, that's a real steak, Bubs. That's a lot of meat. Yep,
Yeah,
that's 6 pounds of steak.
Look, I see a little girl one time do that thing. She was a young little girl. What big as a minute?
There are
That
freaks of
thing,
nature out there.
hey, that thing wolfed that whole meal down, soft the plate and everything in about an hour. A
And
little
as
left on.
Mm-hmm.
they got this guy, they got this one guy. His channel is called Beard Based Food, and he goes around going to these eating challenges and stuff like it. That boy's a hog. You could not believe the food he could put away, and then every time he'll go, "Can I see your dessert menu?" And when you know you got food coming out both ears and other places because you done stuffed yourself so full, he gonna ask for a dessert. He's amazing, dude. He's
no,
he's
no.
he's a master at munching. I ain't kidding you.
I heard that.
And he does it on time limits. You know, they got like 30-minute time limit to eat like 12 pounds of food. He just wolfs that and be drinking Pepsi while he's doing it.
You're right, Gerald. Little
Yep.
people don't let them fool you. They can eat a whole lot more than big people can. You see, I used to like me and the one
Yeah,
time
Valerie,
boys.
he's cool,
We
isn't he?
fall up. Me and the one time boys fall up in a restaurant now. They get nervous, especially if it's a buffet. But I'm gonna tell you what, we can eat too. You better be fine to grill up. All of us fall up in there now. We tear up on some
Oh
food.
wow. Dane said there was a couple in their 60s who ate. He ate it
Hey,
in
Dad,
19
how you
minutes,
doing,
and
my
she
brother?
like 13 or 32 minutes. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Have you ever done a challenge like that before?
Never have. I like to try it one time.
We
No.
Yeah,
took
I'd like
Jerry
to try
out.
it on that 72-ounce steak. That'd be a good one to start it on.
Yeah,
We
but well,
took
you got to go to Texas to get into that. Great
no,
day.
so different people offer different ones. We took Jerry out for a burger and fries. I think the fries alone was either 1 or 2 pounds of French fries,
There you go.
and
Taters are
he
good.
had like an hour to eat it. But they come, they come along and they was very, rooting him along and stuff. But when they seen that he wasn't able to do it, they started saying, "Don't make yourself sick. You don't want to get up here and then go
Uh,
up in front of everybody trying to eat this when you done know you're not going to get finished with it. Don't make yourself sick trying to do something you're not going to finish anyway, because that makes it that much worse."
How big a burger was
Uh,
it? Hey, dear Pooh.
it was like the size of the plate,
Good
of
great.
a regular plate. I mean, it was
Yeah,
huge.
you
That's
want
like
to,
3 pounds of
like I
meat,
say,
one.
the guy at Based Food, you got to watch this guy. It ain't no natural. That's not. I think the guy's an alien too. But he can put down some food like that ghost on Ghostbusters, dude. I ain't
Hey,
seen him.
man. I'm going to tell you what, down a
Yes,
5 pound burger. Good
I want
gracious.
to think that's what it was. I don't know.
That's a big burger, 5 pound burger.
Yeah.
I don't know if my body could still process 5 pounds of beef
He
that
said it
much
was.
at
yeah.
He said it would have been doable, except he couldn't eat that and 2 pounds of French fries.
I ain't big on French fries, no way. No, I
I
like crinkle cut,
ain't
and I like them cut kind of crisp, cooked kind of crispy in it. I like crinkle cut.
I wear some
Hmm.
tater tots out, but French fries. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I do
I
too.
put a hurt on some tater tots.
Welcome in, Andy.
Yeah, Andy H, what's up, bud?
Andy, what's
Welcome,
happening,
man.
brother? ¿Cómo está,
Yeah,
amigo?
man.
Howdy.
I like hash browns the best.
Hash brown's good with eggs. I love it.
I eat with
Taco.
everything. People like French fries with a burger. I like hash browns with mine.
Yeah, that'd be good. I prefer hash browns over French fries. I do.
Go to it with hot sauce and jalapenos, and I can go to town.
But fresh homemade French fries, I can hammer a bunch of them. It's just them once they've been frozen, I'm not much on.
Yeah, that's
Kind of like you get at a restaurant or something,
Yeah.
frozen.
I like if I'm gonna do home fries, I still want the skin on mine. I like the skin still.
I like that. I like it like that.
Oh, welcome in, James Kirkpatrick.
James K, what's up, buddy, bro?
How's a guy supposed to sleep with steak?
And dude, they're talking about 72-ounce steaks.
Yeah.
Talking beefalo.
Man, I'd like to try.
I'd like to try it one time. I think he said that meal that Dan was talking about a little while ago. If you don't eat it, it's like $56 or something.
Well, that ain't bad for 72-ounce steak. At least you got the leave over. You get 2 meals out of it.
But I don't know how long ago that was. It's probably $75 now.
Yeah, really, if not more.
That'll make you want to keep on chewing teeth, try to get it down.
and that goes a point right there you just made. It
Real
all
onion ring.
It depends on how tender it is, also.
Yeah. I don't want to cook dry either. If it's cooked what people like well done and it's like a piece of cardboard, I don't want that. It's got to be still moist. It's got a little grease dripping out. I like when the blood running out of it turns clear. Take it off. I'm ready for it. Bring it on. Still a little pink in the center.
I like them a little over medium rare, not quite medium.
Right.
And my brother, you could knock the horns off, wipe his butt, and throw him on a plate. He'd been happy with him. He could eat the rawest meat. I was like, dude, that thing's raw. He goes, no, this is when it's good.
Wonder he ain't got a tapeworm curl up in his belly about 10 foot long.
No, he was a garbage disposal. He could do it. Dang, dude. Hey, there's a lot of people like their steak tartare,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big sushi fan, but I'm not much on
I ain't terrible on sushi now. I love some sushi, brother. It take a good one to hang with me on sushi.
Right.
I just don't eat that. I don't eat that green sauce. That stuff, that's right tight, man. It's more better than it is hot, but it's hot too.
Right.
I like that and sashimi. Yeah. I love sashimi and I love sushi both. I just love it.
Yeah, I don't really make you do the sashimi. I can tell you this.
What does right tight mean?
Do what, Jody?
You said that stuff is right tight. What does that mean?
That means it'll tear your tail up if you eat it.
Yeah.
It starts at your throat. That stuff is hot and burns like fire too. It's hot and nasty. It's a bitter
salt,
taste.
Black pepper, and garlic powder. And I
like next time you go to a Chinese place, you see green sauce, get you a chunk of that and try it and see what you think.
Yeah. No way, Jose. I don't like nothing hot.
And I mean, I'm gonna tell you what, it don't take but just a little bit. You just get a little bit on the end of a spoon and put it. Ooh, that's a 3-alarm fire.
My gosh.
Man, she tight. I like hot stuff, but that's the hot ain't as bad as the dead burn bitter. It's like turn you just like, oh man, that's some bitter stuff. I ain't never eaten nothing like that. Why would anybody would like that on their food? I don't know, because that's all you can taste is that. It's just bitter.
It looks like that would take away the taste of the food, all this hot stuff.
Yeah, take all that. I don't mind it.
Tim say you eat that sushi, it's bait. You catch a bad man throwing sushi bait at me, I eat it. I love it. I love me some fresh.
Catfish never get a chunk of sushi if I'm around. Tell you that right now. Only way you gonna get on us with a bare hook because I'm gonna eat all the sushi.
I love a tuna dragon roll, man. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I eat whatever they have now. I don't care. I go to a hibachi restaurant sometimes and eat a big hibachi buffet. Man, they got anything you want, you name it, it's there. And they got one section for just sushi. Man, I make a beeline straight to that sushi. And them boys know me now when they see me coming in. Things get this
Go
curling
kill
some
another
fish.
fish. Go kill another fish.
Yeah, they know I'm gonna tear up on it.
I would personally. A lot of people can disagree if they want. A lot of people like to grill their steak. I like to pan fry my steaks. It's better
Yeah, I
that way.
like them. I like them on charcoal grill. The way I like
I
mine.
don't. I like them on chocolate, but if I had to choose between them, I'd rather have a pan seared steak.
Yeah, they good that way.
Shoot,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Garlic
I always
butter
put
on
them
there, right?
down. Put them down my charcoal smoker. Cook them about 200 degrees. Keep an eye on them. When that blood quits running, it turns clear. Ain't nothing but teeth and gums then.
Wow. And you finished all that, Deadpool? Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't. If you didn't have any money.
Yeah, they did, Pooh. You were throwing down, brother. I tell you what, I like being a spectator on that, but I'd probably got my belly full watching you eat and went to sleep.
Oh, I'd have to go. I'd have to order me one just cause I had to try one. I ain't never met a steak I didn't like. You know, there's been some tough ones, but I still liked them.
Yeah, at least you like skillet steak too. You go there. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I eat them. I cook
That's
them
a
in the house in
perfect
old
steak,
cast
medium
iron
rare to
skillet all the
medium.
time.
Exactly, Dan. That's how a steak should be cooked.
I like mine medium to medium well. As long as it's not tough, I don't care.
As long as it's not what?
Tough.
Oh no, I ain't eat no shoe. Some people say I want mine well done. I don't want no reason. They come here that man and throw it in the plate and just cook it. I say, let's take it, steak knife, go to sawing on it. I said, that ain't no good steak right now. I couldn't eat this. I like mine kind of soft.
Mm.
Still got a little grease left in it.
Mm-hmm.
Make me
I
break
don't
out
want
my
the
store
blood running
property.
everywhere, but I don't care if the inside's kind of on the reddish side. It don't really bother me. But I'd rather prefer it pink inside. But I want it where it's
Smoker didn't
tender.
meet the skillet, Dan. Sorry.
I want it cooked enough to where the texture changes. It can
Yeah.
still be pink, but I don't want it that soft, gooey stuff. I want the texture to change to being done. I still want it to be
I kind of like the
soft and
soft gooey.
tasty.
That way you put a big glob of it and it look like a chew of tobacco. You just look around and talk while you're eating. You can enjoy it. I like it like
Uh,
that. Yeah, man.
You crazy dad.
That's pretty good. Like, people think
All
you
right,
chewing tobacco
Deputy.
what you eating on your steak.
Rest
Absolutely.
well.
Butter is the only way to cook it with some butter in a skillet. It's the only way to
I
cook
didn't know
steak
that.
with some onions. Caramelize some onions and mushrooms right beside him. Throw it all on a plate. Bam, we're done.
See,
I
usually when
like
I eat steak, I eat out because mine don't never turn out that great at the house.
it real simple. Put you a couple teaspoons of butter in a hot flat skillet. Throw you in some sliced onion, and let it start to clear. And as it starts to clear, push them to the side. Throw you a steak in there with some pepper, salt, and garlic. Or I usually actually put salt on after it's done. I put garlic and some black pepper. 3 minutes on each side. You're done. Take it out. Dump the onions on top of your steak and bon appetit.
All right, Gerald. Have a good night, brother.
Bad JBT.
JBT.
Have yourself now. Dream about your channel cats.
Can't wait for the morels to come up. Go pick
Yeah.
get some mushrooms. We got.
Oh, I
We got.
love some mushrooms and onions now in my steak. Mm-hmm. Y'all
Yes,
keep on
sir.
talking. I'm gonna be here to have smoke rolling off my grill or John. I'm gonna have something going on here.
Good recipe for mushrooms is just butter and a couple shots of Worcestershire, and you're done. Let it cook down in the butter till they start to glisten a little bit, and whip them out of there. You don't want to cook them too long.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Mushrooms and onions on a steak, I tell you, I love that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
With a fully stacked tater on beside it, and a nice little garden salad.
If I cook it in the pan And I cook the onions and stuff with the pan. I might throw in a couple of strips of red pepper too. But
Oh
after
yeah,
I get it
jalapenos.
done, the grease and stuff that comes with the steak, then I make me a little roux and make a little gravy, and I pour that over top of everything too. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That you get every bit of the steak that way. You get all the sirloin.
Yeah, but see, the problem with me is if I do all that and I eat everything, I go
I don't
back
know
to the
anybody that likes steak that really doesn't drink the juice, man. Or give me a piece of good fresh sourdough to sop it up with.
yeah. I make a gravy and pour over top, and after I eat, I go back and lick a skillet, make sure that's clean
Oh
too.
my God.
Yeah, girl, y'all see me. I get the whole skillet. I can get to licking that skillet. Boy.
He put it down with
I
the
wait.
dog. Like, what the hell you want me to do with that? You know,
Yeah, I give it time to cool off. I don't want to burn
and
my
the dog
tongue.
some shiny bones, man. There you go, your dog bone. What the heck I'm supposed to do with that
Where
bone?
where is Turner?
Shh, you might
I
look.
Don't know.
don't know. I haven't heard from him.
Okay. He's sleeping then.
Yeah, he probably needs
Yeah,
maybe
it might be.
the train ain't coming by right now. He might be able to get him some sleep. Good Lord, I could not live where that kid lives. Good God.
Garlic butter is good too. Yes, Lord.
Yes,
What you
sir.
talking about? Mm.
He
I
sent
like
me
it.
a wombo of myself. I told him if he played it, I'd hop on that train to his house and
Oh,
I'd
you
get
got
hold of him.
nasty. Oh, girl, you got nasty up on here now.
I'd be on board that train at his house if he played that wombo.
Oh, Lord, old
I
Daniel
use a
said
lot
he.
of garlic and onion too.
Old
I like
Daniel
both
said he
garlic.
rubs his baked potato in the juice. Good Lord, boy, you make that baked potato soak it up, don't you, boy?
Tater juice.
Rub it in the juice, it'll soak it up.
You know how you get juiced on taters and make vodka.
I don't eat half the food I used to eat when I was younger. I used to throw some stuff down one time. My
Uh,
daughter always asked me, "What you eat today?" Eat a salad, eat a sandwich. You ain't eating nothing. You got to eat. I said, I'm eating plenty to keep me alive. It don't take much to keep you alive, no way.
I'm gonna have me a little seafood supper tomorrow. I bought me some oysters and some shrimp.
Okay, what time you gonna have it ready?
Oh, about 6:30, probably.
I'll be there at 4:30.
Cook some grits.
That'd be good. I'll be there at 4:30. We'll
I,
have a couple little mixtures
I
and
think I got
yeah.
just enough collard greens to make me a little mess of collard green. I'm only cooking for myself, but
Oh, wait a minute. No. I'll
guarantee
be
you're
there at
gonna
4.
show up. I'll throw an extra few oysters and a shrimp in there. I'll go get some more oysters. But I got
You better
enough.
get
I
some
can
more
eat all of it.
collard greens too, because you don't know this old boy.
Yeah, I'm a collard green cooking fella too, son. I make you
Oh,
follow me around. I cook like an old Southern black woman Cajun.
oh, I might fall in love with you then.
Yeah,
No,
well, it's
I
happened
don't know.
before. My cooking
You,
has made people think different things
hey,
about me.
you too ugly. I couldn't do that. I'm just saying. No,
Oh
I'm just
man.
playing.
Well, I know. As long as I got you around, I'm not the ugliest one. So I mean,
That's right. I admit
you,
I'm ugly.
but you are a pretty man. You're two kinds of pretty. You're pretty ugly and pretty apt to stay that way. But I don't hold
Yeah.
that against you. I
I tell
like
you what, I've been that way pretty now all my life.
it. It's
Yep,
been
there's 2 months I was pretty. After that, started turning ugly.
that's funny.
The older I get, the uglier I get. So by the time I die, I'm gonna be the world's ugliest man, probably.
I might smoke me some jalapeno poppers tomorrow. I got a little electric smoker that I love cooking them jalapeno pepper poppers in.
Oh, them things good too. But I'm gonna tell you, you talking about them collard greens, boy. I can tear them boogers up. I love it. I can make a meal or just them.
I cook some real. I got
Heck
some good.
yeah.
I got some. I use smoked pork hock with mine. Put a little smoked pork hock in it, and pretty good. I got some pepper juice that I've been waiting to use from last year's. It ought to be nice. So about the only thing I use that and
That's
turnip.
the same kind of diet I'm on, sugar. Seafood diet. See it, I eat it. That's right.
Yeah.
You know what, Dan? I like my tater like that too. A little salt, pepper, and a little sour cream on it, and a little butter. That's all I really need. I can tear that book up like that. They good.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
Hey,
I sprinkle a little bacon bits on them too. Yeah.
and chives.
Yeah, I like to slice my jalapenos in half, put me a little strip of chicken. Like I get what they call it, thing, chicken tenders, and I split them in half,
Yeah.
and I put a strip on it, and I put a strip of onion on it, and wrap it in bacon with just a little touch of what you call that? I have to go look in the refrigerator. I guess some of them it comes in a little thing like that. It's got aluminum foil on it, and you unwrap it. Some kind of cream cheese. Get
Philadelphia
your little
cream
bit,
cheese. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
get your little slice your little piece of cream cheese and put on top of that chicken, and put onion on top of it, and wrap it with bacon.
All right.
And I want it wrapped where you can't
This,
see none of it, because once it get hot, it'll ease out. Sometimes I put 2 pieces of bacon on one strip and wrap it up real good with bacon.
I'm a duck hunter, so I always that's what I save every one of my mallards for to make poppers with.
Yeah, put it on the charcoal grill. Lord, yeah. Get back now.
I got a little smoker that they just smoke. Oh man, it's so good. But I run out. We didn't have a good duck season down here this year. There wasn't that many ducks, so I didn't get to put up any. I had a couple of friends come over. I killed 4 mallards all year, and I cooked them breast up for them because they'd never eaten duck. And I killed a couple of woodies.
Okay, Dan, but you don't like your tater soggy. I do. I like it mushy with butter. They get that butter taste. Everybody's taste is different. You just put salt, pepper on yours and leave it plain. That's good too, man. That's the healthiest for you. That's the best for you if you can eat it that way. But to me, when it like it, it's dry. I get choked on it, man. When it's so dry, I can't.
Y'all got me
Can't do
hungry
it.
now.
Oh, quiet man asked you where your butter half was, leg.
she's feeling a little under the weather. She's in there laying down.
Yeah, they did, Pooh. You got a combination now, brothers. That opened my eyes. Bacon wrapped jalapenos with maple glaze and some brisket, a rib meat in the summer with cheese. Oh, man.
That sounds good. I've never cooked it with rib meat, but I bet I've used backstrap off deer a lot in elk. I've never used no rib meat. That rib meat would be good. The pork that
Yeah, that'd be nice. That sounds like something you get off a menu on a steak.
I'll tell you what, just take a little shrimp and put in there. That's good that way too.
Yeah.
Just cook the whole spectrum. You know what I mean? But I just Philadelphia cheese and garlic.
I got you
Wrap
down.
it in real the thinnest, cheapest bacon you can find, man, and put it in the smoker. They're delicious.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, down. Everybody got a different way they like their food, man. But I can relate where you coming from. That'd be cool too. Some people don't like stuff wet and mushy and all messed up. That's when I get nasty with it. Then when I get like that, I can jump on, tear it up.
I could never understand how a person would want a well done steak. I don't know. But like you say, different strokes, different folks.
That's right. Everybody wants what they want, and everybody make a choice.
Fun of them just because they don't like eating.
No, I don't put nobody down for the way they live or how they want their food or nothing else, because everybody's different, I don't put nobody down for it. I just tell them, don't get in the way of my plate, because I might take your finger off.
I'll get a pork in the hand, huh?
Yeah.
I had 3 older brothers, and I think I got a couple stab wounds on my hand. Going for that last piece.
I got a couple of teeth missing, but I can still chew pretty good. You better not get in the way of my plate, I can tear it up.
Like old Jerry Clyde with that chicken leg when the lights went out.
Yeah. They cut the lights back on, they had the fork in his hand. Everybody going for that last piece of cheese.
Jerry Clower is one of the most funniest human beings God ever put a breath in.
And you know what? He does it clean, man. He ain't got to cuss and do all kinds of stuff.
Him and Justin
He'll
Wilson.
make you laugh till you on the floor crying, but he does it clean. But everything he talked about is real life stuff, how he grew up, how everything was.
Yeah, he did.
I think the funniest thing was that you just shoot up in here amongst us. One of us got to have some relief when he's knocking the coon out of the tree. That thing was killing him. It was a bobcat.
Yeah, one of them souped up
I
wild.
can't shoot up there, John. I might hit you. Well, shoot anyway. One of us got to have some relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he crawled
And
the
when
tree and poked him. Say, oh,
when
you
he
just
took
poked the tree and let it fall. He said, poked it, but it wasn't no coon. He said,
and
it
when
was
he
a
took
souped
Uncle
up
Bertie
wildcat.
coon hunting, you remember the one about taking Uncle Bertie coon hunting? He got that coon walked down and just started whooping all them dogs.
Yeah.
And he said then it got all deathly quiet and we got to look around. We couldn't find Uncle Bertie. Oh, good Lord. What are we going to tell Miss Sadie? Well, we done lost Uncle Bertie. He come in and he goes, Miss Sadie, I got to tell you horrible news. We done lost Burnley. He was, hell, he came home with the dogs.
Yeah.
That coon was putting a hurt on all of them.
I like the one he told when Marcel and Clovis, I think it was, they used to cut pupwood together all the time. That's how they made a living, cutting that 5-foot billets we used to cut when we done it. But they lost the job. They didn't have no more billets to cut. They went to the unemployment office looking for a job. And they went to the unemployment office and asked Marcel, well, what you do? So we'll see if we can find you a job and what you like to do. He said, I'm a pilot. They said, oh yeah, so good. So we got several openings for a pilot. Said, what kind of plane you want to fly? I said, what? Said, yeah, so you're a pilot, right? Yes, I'm a pilot. Well, we want to know what kind of plane you licensed to fly. And he said, well, I can fly them, but I guess. And he said, but you don't understand. And she said, well, we'll get you a job. Then she asked the other one, he said, what do you do? And he said, I want to run the saw. So I run the saw and cut it up, and he pilot. He'll pilot in a pile. He said, oh, good Lord, no, I want an airplane pilot. He said, no. So I messed that joke all up. But anyway, it's supposed to have been funny.
It was funny.
They thought he was an airplane pilot, but what he was is he piloted wood after that one cut it up. And
They
she
gave
thought it was
Marcel
something
when Marcel went to get him a soda water, he said, I won't come in there because he didn't have no shirt or shoes on. He said, but I'd appreciate you handing me one of them soda water. And he started cussing him, told him to get on out of here. He said, Marcel took that big chainsaw. He went through the door and stepped inside.
Yeah.
And gave the bar to Marcel.
Yeah, they gave Marcel that bar.
Yeah. And Justin Wilson, I thought he was funnier than hell too, you know. And
Oh,
that Cajun boy can cook.
Heck yeah.
And the way he got put a little red wine in here, and a little red wine in here, and a little red wine in here.
Yeah, damn, I liked old Mel Tillis too. He couldn't talk worth a lick, but that joke could sing his butt off.
Yeah.
All the times he'd be talking, he'd be saying, like, and then he bust loose to singing because he couldn't say it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one where Jerry Cloud was the chauffeur for the guest speaker and traded places. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I know y'all watched Hee Haw.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Mike Sampson? What you know good, Sampson?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I liked Hee Haw.
Oh man, every Saturday night that was a staple in my house. The whole family gathered around the TV and watched that. You know, Roy Clark, he grew up about, he was born and raised about 3 miles from where I live at up the road.
Best guitar picker ever lived, better than Chet Atkins.
Yep, in Mahern, Virginia, that's what they call it. They got a big granite thing out there as you come through. It ain't but a dust spot in the road. It's about 45 miles on for about a half mile.
Kenneth, look here.
Yeah, do what? Let me take it off. What did you say? All right.
Fernando, she was so long thinking of Fernando. Oh, that's hilarious.
Fernando, baby.
I could hear her. I kept hearing something, and I snapped for what it was.
I like your soft, sexual lips, Fernando. I believe her alone. I ain't gonna pick on her no more. Let her sleep.
I'm going to pull her hair while she sleeps.
You ought to mute her hog legs so everybody won't hear her snore.
Go and put her in the basement. She'll
She'll come out on screen when she wakes up. I won't tease her too much.
No, we got to tease her.
You
She
can't.
she
No,
can take
you
it
can't
as
help
good
it,
as
man.
she dishes it out.
You
She can
stay up
take
2 or
it.
3 days and you do this night shift and stuff. Sometimes you're gonna get a little heavy eyed. That's just kind of nature. That's the way it is.
But you know we got to give her some ribbon, because buddy, she loves giving it. I'll tell you, that's what I like about her. She'll scratch her toe in the sand too, and she'll give you what for. She ain't scared.
Yeah.
I ain't kidding you, bro. I said, is that what? That is what it is. That's like, oh God, that is so hilarious.
Probably tired. She been busy this weekend.
Yeah, she's a busy girl. She's night fishing and stuff, wasn't she?
A young girl walking in Boar's co-workers after work. The bartender asked him if he was a miner. His co-worker stepped inside and said all miners, but he was just miner's help.
A miner's
Oh my
help.
goodness!
I heard that.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I got a
You
real
hear that,
today.
Chucky Morgan?
I told Road Warrior today. I told him, I said there were two nuts sitting down in a wheelchair. They each had a nurse behind them, and there's one nut. He looked over at the other nut and he goes, I'm smarter than you. He goes, what makes you think you're so smart? He goes, I know where my elbow is. He said, no, you don't know where your elbow is. He goes, right there. That old nut looked up at his nurse and she goes, yeah, he's right. And he goes, yeah, everybody gets lucky. He said, I tell you, I'm smarter than you. He goes, I know where my nose is. He goes, you do not know where your nose is. He goes, right there is my nose. Nurse said, yeah, he's right. He said, okay, man, you are pretty smart. He said, how you be so smart? He goes, kidneys.
Yeah, Mr. Porkchop was a good sport, but that man, he made it funny too. You did a good job, Mr. Porkchop.
Yeah, he did.
You got a lot of respect for
Everybody
me,
could have
brother.
faded that dress. You faded that dress, bro.
You got a lot of respect for me, brother. You carried your end of the bargain. You did. You're a good man.
Is she gonna
Hey, Chucky.
give you a rematch?
He said it was $25.
Was it worth it? Pork chop.
Yeah, I bet you tell you it was. Mm-hmm. I like how he twisted it on Jody and he put that wig on. Old Chubb, he thought about that one. He been planning that out for a while.
Hilarious. Are you wanting a rematch with her? Will she rematch you, Pork Chop?
I expect he can do it if she wants to. Chop be up for it. Chop ain't gonna back off the
Yeah, you got the dress already. You might as well go for a rematch.
Yeah.
He'd have to get a new dress, so he couldn't be seen twice in the same dress.
He might make you wear a pair of hot pants or something, man. You better watch it now. My eyes under water and everything, man. That stuff's kicking right here now. That wind this weekend blowing it all around, boy. I tell you. My sinus is running.
Go to Chamisa, dude. It's like a pollen cloud when the wind goes by.
Yeah. That's what got Melissa. It was so windy over there yesterday or Saturday.
Yeah, it was here too, man. And it was yesterday too. You could hear the wind blowing too. So no, but it's cold, man. It's been cold. I expect with the wind chill, it's probably about 40, 42 degrees for the high.
Well, is the Barney still on?
You don't want no rematch.
Is the Barney still on? That's all I want to know, Pork Chop. Is the Barney still on? Welcome in, Troy.
My boy Troy, what's up, Bubs?
What's up, Troy, my man? What you doing,
Polar
brother?
Bear.
Welcome in, Polar Bear.
Polar Bear to Chad. What's up, man?
the chattiest of chads there ever was.
Y'all getting chat before me, man. I didn't even see Polar Bear come in. And if I done said his name, then it popped up on the screen. My chat's rolling slow tonight. Look like I am.
Had you just woke up?
I've been up a little bit, but I couldn't focus. My eyes was watering and my nose was stopped up. Couldn't hardly talk. My throat was choked up too, man. Every time I go to talk, I was squeaking because I was talking to the dog and I couldn't talk. And I just sent Dog Leg a message. Said, man, I'll be a little late by then because I had to get myself where I could talk and function.
Do you ever use a little vapor rub under your lip?
Goodness gracious. Y'all see what stands is?
Yeah. Yeah, I used to do that, but I hadn't done it in a while.
I feel sorry for people with allergies. I don't have any allergies except
I used to not have none. They done got worse the last 3 or 4 years, though. I used to not have none.
My buddy, it just my daughter, she was just, oh my God, man.
Yeah, Mr. Tim Molina, that's pretty cool, buddy, to see her there fishing with muddy water.
Oh, that was great.
Muddy
Both my
river.
heroes at one time, man.
Yeah.
My great Juju brother.
I missed it, Tim, but I went back and watched.
Believe it or not, I should have been on the boat with them. I should have been on the boat with them, but I had my daughter down helping me, and I had a little too much on my plate. That just saddened me that I didn't get. And I had to turn my partner down, my fishing partner, too, because I had stuff on. So I had really 2 invites. I told my buddy, I said, I fish with you all the time. I'm getting to go fish with my boy Tim Molina and Chris, the green chili Juju master himself. I wanted to go to Elephant Butte.
There was some singing on that boat.
Yeah,
they were mariachi and up-ups.
They give us a concert. That's pretty good, man. I watched it for I go, wow.
I still wanted them to sing El Rancho Grande. Your Rancho Grande. They were singing their ass off. I had a good time watching them, bro. I was in there talking to my daughter down there. That's where I should be sitting right now, catching catfish. She goes, "Oh, Dad, you should have told me." I go, "No, I like them, but good to see my daughter, man. God,
that's good, Tim. I'm glad you got a lot of views on it, bro.
I wouldn't imagine. They caught 13 fish. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Who was that other fella fishing with y'all? Tim? I never did catch his name. Who was it? Anybody we know? Inquiring mind. That's okay, Troy. It was just me messing with buttons and it come up. I was live. And I seen Hogleg. I knew Hogleg was fixing to come on. So I just kind of get
Dan. I didn't know you went live, brother. I tried to come in yours. Down. Yeah, go. Was that last night? Because I went live last night too.
Pedro, okay. He seemed like a pretty chill dude.
I think it was last night. We went live on my channel on it, Hogleg.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with nothing. Days run together, man. I'm telling you, I'm getting old, man. I can't keep up with it.
And getting old isn't for sissies. I'm going to tell you that right now. What are you, in your mid-40s, Hogleg?
Oh, man, I wish.
You ought to go down to Mexico and get that man a hug, man.
I'm 56 in July.
I knew you would.
Yeah,
I was going to say 60, but I didn't want to be mean. Well, you still look pretty young for a 55-year-old.
Yeah, brother. I didn't know you was going live last night. I never seen no notification. I probably wouldn't have went live. I did a live on my channel last night too. Sorry about that, brother. Hey, it's hard not to get 2 or 3 people running together sometimes.
Welcome in, Solo Texan.
What's up, Ricky?
Hey, Ricky Bubs. Yeah, I was just messing with it with nobody live, so I said I'm gonna go live and see if I can figure this stuff out. I'll be dadgone good. It tickled the crap out of me when Danimal was my first person that showed up to my live. He's got
No,
that
he wasn't
distinction.
either. No, he wasn't
He
either.
even come on saying first.
You thought he was.
Get him straight, Holy.
You just thought he was.
Who was first? He was the first one to comment. You were on my live. You didn't even say hi. You hurt my little feelings.
He's lurking. He like me. I do that sometimes too. I just lurk around a little bit.
But that was my first live. He didn't even say hi to me. It hurt my little feelings. I'm telling you. I'm mad.
He said hi, but you couldn't see him pick his hand up and do like this.
I said, no, I said, look at this crazy fool going live.
Why I gotta be a crazy fool?
No, I didn't.
You hear him call me, he attacking me again, man. Didn't say hi, now he's attacking me. My little feelings are hurt now, for reals.
Okay, Dan. It's all cool, bro. I ain't got no. I just don't want to step on nobody else, man. I try not to.
Yeah, that's why I told everybody in there I was going to stay on with just a minute. It kind of tripped me out that it even worked, and then I think
I was glad to see you go live.
Somebody let me know when I go live and go invade him. That's going to be the name for my show though, is the Invasion.
There you go. There you go. That's a good name. And if you want, hey, I'm here to tell you right now. If you want a night during the week, pick the night.
I only stay up late to watch my buddy Hogleg. If I'm not watching you, I'm probably in bed. I got to get my sleep under control, bro. I do. Just staying up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning is for the birds. Because then I'm in bed till 1 to 2 o'clock. You get shit done.
I'm gonna tell you one something. You gotta be tough to do it, brother. It ain't for the tender-hearted now. I'm gonna tell you now.
I got more than one spaceship, Troy. I got to keep a few extra to keep Abbott busy. He keeps
me and old Leg over there. See, that's how we made our living for years and years of staying up all night, every night, half a day too. So we used to doing it. It's just a way of life, but it don't come easy. You gotta acquire it, man, over time. It don't come easy.
Just be blunt. When my wife got ill, I couldn't sleep. I was so worried about her the whole time she was in there, and I literally had black circles under my eyes, which I've never had them in my life, and I couldn't sleep. I'd go to sleep, and she would be talking to me, and in my head.
Yeah.
And when she passed, it was even worse. And
wow,
you guys don't know how much y'all saved me.
Okay. Oh, we all save each other, bro. That's what I was talking about last night. We all help and save each other, man. That's what family's for. That's why I call it a family. It ain't a community, it's a family, because family helps each other out, man.
You weld me up right now, just thinking about.
Mr. Molina.
This big house by myself, it just good Lord, dude.
I'm glad you did, bro.
With all my buddies on the catfish line, I was like, that helped a lot. I appreciate all y'all. God bless.
You're welcome.
And I probably said it a few times, and it's getting repetitive or whatever, but.
No, I say it all the time. I keep saying it. I don't care how many times people get tired of hearing it. I'm telling the truth. Y'all brought me over whole, man.
Y'all literally tear me up when I think about the kindness.
It's all good, bro.
We were shown,
that's the way it's supposed to be. Everybody know each other and lean on each other and get back.
Hug or shake their hand on live would stop their life and pray for my bar. Good Lord, dude.
Right.
God.
That's how we're supposed to live and treat each other. We're supposed to be there for each other.
That's right.
That's the way it's supposed to be, man. So
that's exactly right.
Thanks, Polar Bear, Dan, all you guys, ladies. Oh, excuse me, bro. Dang, that's a good looking logo.
Yeah, it is. Go ahead and take you a minute.
Yeah, man. Mr. Mike must have passed out, man. He must have stayed up watching yesterday and sleeping hard tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
I hadn't either. Not since. I don't know. Yesterday.
I
Yesterday
sent him
morning.
a text. I sent him a text like usual every night. I send you a text and him a text, and
Yeah.
I haven't heard from any of you.
I was awake. I texted you back. You didn't see my text I sent you back,
No,
Knucklehead?
no.
You better go in there and look. I told you I was gonna be a little bit late coming in, but I'll be in. And then you said what happened?
And
And
you
I
didn't
said,
ask me back. Didn't see you there.
I got that message right before I got on this show. I said, well, you don't need to text him back now. I'm getting ready to get up. I can tell him. Yep.
No, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get my throat
The way
clear.
you said it, though, I thought something had happened.
It did. I couldn't talk. My eyes were running water. And I was all choked up. Man, I said, good Lord, I might not even be able to go up there. Unless I do, I'll be like, it just hit me all of a sudden, man. I was sleeping good, though. When that clock went off, I could have threw it through the wall. I said, good God, that was quick.
There you
Let me get up from here. Then I pulled my CPAP mask on. Immediately went to water running in my eyes and nose running. I said, good Lord, what's going on here?
go. Right.
Then the dog, she hurt her shoulder the other morning, jumped off the bed. So I've been trying to let her down off the bed so she won't bump her shoulder. She's trying to jump off the bed, and I went to fussing. I said, hold on, I couldn't even get there. But it was like, I said, good gosh.
Wow.
So I had to get my mess together. I apologize for being late, but I had to get it together, my man. Y'all sure don't want me up here much no way. I mess up everything, but you sure won't want me up here the way I was when I woke up.
No, you don't mess up everything. You make it a show.
Yeah. Well, I don't know
Just,
about that, but I just love being in here with everybody, man. I'm sorry Miss Melissa's sick. I hope she feels better.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, you might have cooked your own breakfast this morning, not here.
Yeah, I might have to. I might just have to.
Yeah, you might have to go back to your batching days now, man.
Yeah.
You still know how to cut the stove on? I know Melissa done sport you.
I know how to fire that grill up out there.
There you go, buddy. The grill master. That's what my daughter calls me. She said, Daddy, you the grill master. This is good.
Man ain't gonna starve. You got a grill.
That's right. I love to use the grill too. I don't use my grill so much I done burnt the ash pan all the way. Gotta eat it up. I gotta try to get me another. I had the part number somewhere. I wrote down. I went to Lowe's and they had the same exact grill that I had. So I wrote the part number down because I got the book. There was a display model. Had the book over in it with the ash pan in. So I pulled the book out and I looked up the part number of the ash pan. I wrote it down. I wrote down their phone number too. I said, I'm gonna call them and shoot. I don't even know where that's at now. I done lost it. I gotta try to get it again. I think I got the book in yonder though, somewhere in the drawer. I got a drawer where I put all warranted stuff, appliances and stuff I get in the owner's manual. I got that drawer full of crap. It take me 20 minutes to look through that and find it, probably.
Right.
But
Congratulations, Alicia, for hitting her 500.
You go, girl. I hear you. I'm glad for you, girl. Keep it going. Keep it going, baby. Work it, work it.
You're funny.
Yeah, I'm proud for you.
I ran into a peanut butter half
that's
sandwich.
That's a fishing girl right there, too. Now, don't think she don't fish. She can fish. I think catch some fish, too. She'll tear the bluegills and the crappies up, man. And she'll catch a catfish every once in a while too. You better look at her on. I'm telling you. She's gonna get her a hog one of these days. You watch, she'll tell you. She do, man. She do for old bigger. I like see her catch one for 60 pounds. She'll tickle me to death.
Right.
You gonna get her one.
That's another channel I was on there pretty early. I was one of her subs real early. It was Alicia's channel.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sister girl.
Yes.
You believe I don't?
Welcome in, bro.
Oh no! There goes the neighborhood.
With
What's up,
What's going on?
What's
that
going up,
psychedelic, with
Yeah,
that
hands
psychedelic
up,
background.
What's up, Mr. Troy?
What's up, Kenneth? Doing all right?
Hey, yeah, holding on, brother. How you doing?
I'm
Man, I'm
doing
on hard. Got that cup of job.
always.
Man,
You know,
I'm
I
a
drink
little
about
bit
3
ahead
pots
of
a
you.
day.
I'm a little bit
I
ahead.
like
I
that.
already put this one down. I gotta go
I
get
like
that
that
other one, man.
psychedelic background you got.
Yeah, that psychedelic background. I'm actually in my daughter's room.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
Magic mushroom.
Because she
You
only
know,
comes over like on the weekends and stuff and everything. So I fixed up her room any way she wants it, and of course she wanted all kinds of hippie stuff and
nothing wrong with
you
that.
know, whatever you want, I'm gonna put in here. But it is what it is. I said I'm using your room when you're not at home. She's like, I don't care.
There it is. That's kind of like I done my daughter. I fixed the video of the room up. I said, I fix it any way you want it. She said, Dad, I want a big John Deere logo on my wall. I said, what? Really? She said, yeah. So I looked around. I found a dude that could do it. And he put a great big, painted the room light green and put a great big yellow John Deere logo on the wall, man. It's
Yeah.
still up there.
Yeah. She wanted the walls. She was going to start painting on them and drawing designs on them. And that was the worst mistake of my life because when we very first bought this house, I asked her what she wanted. And she said, I want a Victoria's Secret bedroom. Like, do what? She said, I want it to look like a Victoria's Secret bag, which is the 2-tone or 3-tone pink. So I did all that. It took me like 3 weeks to get all of it done, 3-tone pink. Well,
Yeah.
you can't cover that pink.
I heard that. That stuff stands out.
7 coats of primer, 3 coats of regular white, and you can still see through it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that pink stands out, man.
Yeah, it does.
Things we do for kids, right?
Yep. Basically.
But
But hey,
anything for mine, I didn't mind doing what she wanted.
yep, that's me.
Yep.
It's whatever, trying to catch up everything.
Yeah, Kenneth, is it a 3-legged deer or a 4-legged deer?
I ain't never seen a 3-legged one. No, you know that like John Deere tractors got the logo where the deer is running. That's what she wants. She wants an actual
vintage deer.
Vintage,
said, what now?
vintage is 4-legged. The new one's 3-legged.
4-legged is vintage.
Oh, okay. All I know is a deer. I see a deer. You got a Holmes, I'll shoot him. If he ain't got a Holmes and I'm hungry, I shoot that too.
Doe eats better.
Yeah, Mo, tell him. I like them little babies. We just get the spots off of. Yeah, that's
Huge,
tender meat. They like eating rabbit, man. Eat just
taco
skin
meat
too.
there, but we call that camp meat. The spotted ones are camp meat.
I tear that up, man. Make me some hash in the morning, go with my eggs. Yeah, they get out the way.
Tenderloin, man, breakfast.
Yeah,
Well, that's
like
what
it.
I like about the elk. Elk has a big old tenderloin, man. You talking about good with some hash brown and jalapeno, good Lord. Cooked on a fire and a black skillet.
Hi, Alicia. How's it going?
About 6 eggs, throw it on top of it.
Great day. Deer fool, you done got to do a herd of them, ain't you? If it was a 5-legged deer, you in trouble.
Must be close to Los Alamos. I used to go in on Troy's when he's fishing live, and dude, I'd no sooner click on his channel that he'd start getting a bite. So for a while there, I wouldn't go on there. I said, I wonder if he's catching. Okay, I'll go over there. As soon as I got there, he'd get about. He started, that's my lucky alien. Every time he comes on, he caught a fish, man. So
Yep.
I don't think I've ever been on one of his lives and he not catch fish.
Oh, there's been quite a few I haven't. I guess because you ain't came in.
Well, most of the time I've been there, you caught fish.
Yeah, I've skunked out quite a few times here lately. It's been rough. Of course, I've only got to go out twice this year, so.
Yeah, your river's up too, right?
It just now went down to where I can probably fish it.
Why don't you take you some board planks and make you some steps, man, and just make you a little landing spot down there?
I had thought about it.
It's so easy.
Blue Rocker.
Actually, the issue I had last week, about 9 days ago, I went out live for a little bit, and I was sitting on a hill like this.
Yeah, I seen you were slipping.
When I got down there, there's actually a panel of privacy fence that's sitting down there. I'm like, I'm just going to lay this down, flatten it out where I can walk across it to keep them sliding. No, that was worse. I put it down there, and I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Them muddy boots hit it one time. It was like ice skating rink.
Yeah, I bet it was, man.
I'm like, I'm
You gotta
done.
be careful with that. I tell you, you gotta watch walking on them rocks too. Now they get slick too, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
I ain't able to do that kind of stuff right now until my old foot get right. But
I remember going out on the jet. We used to go out on the jetties, man. There's some of that stuff like grease goose poop. It was so slippery. I ain't kidding you, man. You just once you started, there was no slowing you down. Once you started down a rock, there wasn't. You're getting salty. You didn't get wet.
Right.
I might have lucked out right now. I might have lucked out finally because my spot where it used to come down, you had to walk at an angle like this on a little thin piece of mud and then come down and do like this like S shape, come down. Yeah. And it's all going downhill. Well, since it all flooded again, like it always does, the last time I went down there, it looks like stair steps. It goes about 5 foot, drops off about 2 foot, goes 5 foot, drops off 2 foot. And there's all that path where I had to walk down is all covered in now with sand. So,
wow.
Once
just take you a bundle of sharpened sticks and just drive them in and make you a little walkway. You know what I mean? That's the way we had to do it. Because that's the same way where I'm from. It's steep banked in a lot of places. Some of the best fishing those. You're trying to haul a big fish up that bank. It's hard. We finally figured out we'd go get us a big piece of cane and attach it to our net. So we had like 20, 30 foot of cane pole out there. We could reach down there and dip a fish. But then we started just taking them using pallets to make our own little landing areas and stuff like that. It don't cost nothing. You can find them behind most stores, and just use boards with points on them to wedge them down. And shoot, man, we had some good fishing places. And then you can even attach you some plate. Then you got a place to set your chair. You got a place to put a rod holder. And it's cheap. I'm sure there's some places around there that you can find pallets.
Oh yeah.
If not, break them up and make sharpen their ends and just hit them in one at a time. Just lay them side by side, and make your own steps. So. And
the river, every time the river floods, it changes. It's always changing.
Well, that's the cool part about using pallets. They're free. You can go get some more.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to get down there with a chainsaw. I'm thinking a chainsaw will be my best bet. Take my chainsaw down one day, and the tree that I have my rod holders on right now, the roots are in the ground, but it floats up when it floods, and then it'll go right back down in the same spot. Well, I know y'all have seen me climb out on the tree to get the fish because I couldn't get past that tree. Well, there's only this much opening between that tree. If I cut some of that tree down, give me about 4 or 5 foot in between.
First let it carry off,
Yeah, then all that, when it goes through there, all that debris, instead of sitting in that corner, will go around it. And then when the water is up, I can still pull them in right there. Because when the water up over that tree is when I get the best fishing.
You can cut some trees about this big around and make stakes too, about that long, and just hammer them in side by side and give you a landing pad. That's how we had to do it to make pads to go down to get our fish. and the fish and some of the best holes, because usually a deep hole is because that's where current come cutting through there and it's made it deep, and it left it high banked, and it's always seemed like that was a good fishing hole when you didn't have a boat.
Yep.
But and we had that black dirt and clay, and buddy, when clay is wet, that's some slippery stuff itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all sand. Well, you go down, it's all mud going down to it, and then as soon as you hit towards the bottom, it turns into sand. And I mean, it during the summer when the water's actually down at normal pool, it's like walking on a beach on the ocean or something, because I mean, literally you've got 12 foot of from the bank, from like where all the trees are at, from the trees to the water, you got about 12 foot of sand straight out. And
is it hard packed sand, or is it like lose your
hard
boot
pack?
in sand?
Hard pack. You
Cool.
can walk right across it. There's a few spots. The hardest part about all that down there is the water runoffs. There's a bunch of freshwater runoffs, and the water looks red where it's going through the ground and everything, and
clay?
It causes the clay and everything. It washes it down, and you've got the little streams that go through, and they're little bitty, 2 inch, 3 inches wide, but you'll get one of those that it goes right through, and then right there in that area it gets real slick and soft. And then you'll have, 5 foot, 6 foot of solid sand, and you'll get another little stream, and you'll get,
you fish into them streams where it's washing in like that. That's where your fish are going to set up.
Yeah.
Fish is lazy. He wants some. If he got some digging worms for him, why would he go anywhere else?
Yeah, that's what I always said too. Well, the spot I went to my last live, I actually went out to. My spot is like 40 yards down this direction. Then the spot I was at last week, and then there 40 yards this other direction is my flathead hole. Mm-hmm. Well, all the big fish I've been landing, I've been casting out because the current goes this way. So when I'm from my spot, I'm casting out, and I'm floating downstream, down right where I was standing at this time. And that's where all the big fish have been coming from. So I'm like, well, I'm right here in the spot right now. Even though, normally I can't get to that spot. Normally when the water's down, you can't get to that spot. But when it's up, you can. I'm like, well, I'm in the spot now. I didn't get a nibble.
What battery pack should I get, boys, to use to keep my phone charged? Because going live would just drain that sucker. Well, what do y'all suggest? Y'all have a little Walmart battery, or someplace I should go get a battery pack?
Yeah, I got a battery pack in Walmart. It's called Pocket Juice.
Give me a second. I'll show you what I'm using.
Is it good?
Yeah, right now, Walmart has a sale on the Pocket Juices. You can get a small single cell, a single USB charger for $14.99 or something like that.
I'd like to get me one of those ring lights too. That looked like that'd be pretty handy fishing.
I looked at them at Walmart. They're $19.99.
I think if I get one, I think I'm gonna go to Uncle Lou's and get that one he's got. That one that lifts up and down. That way you can put it up higher and keep the bugs. What is that?
Don't buy one of these. These are the cheap Amazon ones, power banks. They actually work pretty good for keeping your phone charged, and they're supposed to have a solar panel. But the ones with solar panels are junk. Okay. Do not get the one with the solar panel, because for some reason, the first time you take it out, it'll keep your phone charged all day for 12 to 14 hours. The second time you take it out, you've only got maybe 3 hours and it goes dead. So that's junk. Now, ring light, one of these right now, as bad as it is, this will only run my ring light for maybe 40 minutes. And it is so weak of power, it does not let me adjust the setting of the ring light.
Yeah.
My son.
I'm glad you told me that. I ain't gonna fool with you.
My son found this one. I don't know if y'all can see the take yeah. My son got this one through Amazon because he worked at Amazon. This little bitty one right here. I use this one for my ring light, and I tell you what, I haven't charged it. It's at 100% now, and it ain't been on charge in 3 weeks.
No kid.
it will run my ring light on a medium to low setting. It will run my ring light for 12 to 14 hours straight.
Who'd you get your ring light through? Amazon too?
Yeah, I got it through Amazon.
What did that run?
I think I paid $22 for all of it.
Really?
$32 for all of it. But that was the ring light, the tripod. Yeah, I got the ring light, the tripod.
Put high in the air?
Yeah, the tripod that I got with it. Yeah, this tripod that come with it, I think goes up to 6 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot, or something like that.
Yeah.
So
they had some with even longer extensions because it gets the bugs up high and keeps them up high. You don't.
Them's complex lights.
yeah, you can have compact lights. Yeah.
And Uncle Lou doesn't have them. Uncle Lou doesn't have them anymore.
Right now, my phone's sitting in my ring light. So if I plug this in right now, bing, my ring light comes on, which keeps the light right in my face.
Yeah, that'd be cool to have it up behind you, because it light the area up. You can see your poles, because I like the light. I like the night fish too, That's especially when I'm fishing catfish. But walleye, I just use a red headlight, and just throw plugs in the moonlight. Good Lord, that's fun, dude.
Yes, it is, Lisa. It's the instant daylight, that loose complex light. My only issue is you got to have a 12-volt battery to run it. And when you fish in spots like I do, where you've got to carry down 70 pounds of gear already to get to a spot, and then you got to go down a hill that's, a 35-foot drop, you can't add a car battery to that also.
Oh, you got to have a car battery.
Get you a kayak battery or one of them batteries that runs a trail camera. They 12 volts too.
Yeah, I don't know how long we run a complex light though.
We run a long time because the complex is LED light. LED don't draw much current.
Yeah, I made my own light for out there, but it's not great, but it works pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Very lightweight and easy to carry. And I think I paid $35 for all of it. So it's definitely the way I went. Jody, how's it going? I think y'all have seen my setup, ain't you? My light setup.
Amazon got a light like a complex light, but it's a whole lot cheaper than a complex light. Already, you want to show it to me. That's the one I'm gonna get. It's $45, and it's just like a compact light.
Which one is it?
It's on Amazon. Already knows, man.
It's on
you can look it up
Amazon.
on Amazon. You go on Amazon and punch in the search bar complex light, and when that comes up, you get to scrolling through there. You go down to the section where it says similar lights, and it'll be in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You find it in there.
All right.
45.
Lance went ahead and bought one, and he loves it. Yeah.
That's what
I'm
going
to check into that myself.
The kitty cats are awake.
They're like $46, and it's just like the complex light. Only thing is, it's not adjustable.
Small.
It's not adjustable. And that's the only thing.
But you might be able to make it adjustable.
You can
make it adjustable.
Switch, you can buy one of them switch from Lowe's or something wired into it if you want to change the brightness of it.
Right.
Yeah, we take like painter's handles, 15-foot painter handle. We used to make dip nets with them. I bet that would work too. Just put your light up there, and that's how they got them all that high.
I never thought about that.
Get you one of them telescopic poles at the truck stop that you used to use to scrub your stacks with. That stands out around 12, 13 foot.
Yeah,
I never thought about that telescopic painting, the roller type deal for the paint. I got 4 of those in my basement, and I never thought about using one. I've been using thin piping that I piece together, piece by piece.
If you got one of them, you can make your own complex light then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you can buy a complex light. I mean, it's a cob light. You can buy it for $14, and then you can buy the wire that hooks to it for I think $10, and just put it on your board.
If that.
Yeah.
And
I wonder
just
how long it would run
take
off
you
my
a couple
motorcycle
little
battery.
alligator clips, you know, or
Yeah.
the small battery clips to,
Right.
you know. Would you still have to run that off a 12-volt battery, a car battery, or
Yeah.
You
Well,
don't need a
I
big
don't know how
car
my
battery.
motorcycle battery would run it because I got a real nice motorcycle battery out there.
A
yeah,
motorcycle
a
battery,
motorcycle battery will run
battery
it.
for
Even a little small lawnmower battery, or
that's why I give it a lawnmower battery, a trail
see,
cam battery.
this is my homemade battery box. So I got 2 car battery or cigarette lighter plugs on this side.
you're glowing too.
Yeah. Then I got 1 2-port 3.0 USB on this side, and then I put a toggle switch on it so to turn the battery off.
Oh, darn.
And then on the inside,
Troy go.
Troy gone.
He just went out.
And on the inside, I keep stuff like a laptop inverter.
A laptop inverter. What does that do?
Run your laptop off of it.
Oh, okay, I understand.
It transforms AC to
DC.
DC to AC.
That way you can run your laptop when you're there fishing if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I keep it in the top of this box.
I'd be scared to take my laptop out fishing.
I keep my pocket juice in the top of the box. Another power supply. And that's what I run my phone off of the pocket juice, and I don't use nothing but the light on the box.
Okay, you don't take a laptop with you?
Yeah.
No.
Hog leg electronics, y'all come get
Why do you keep the laptop inverter then?
In case I ever need well, it's not just for a laptop. It's
just an
an
inverter.
inverter. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, now I understand.
I keep all the stuff in the top of the box, and then I got one of those kayak batteries in the box.
Yep.
Kayak.
That's a ticket. That's what I'm gonna get for my lighter. They light, man. They last good too. They lighter than lawnmower battery.
This you know them 14-inch bar light bars that goes on off-road vehicles. This battery ran that thing 14 hours.
Really?
And it kept going after 14 hours. I had to go unplug it because, you know, if it run at 14 hours,
that's plenty.
Yeah, that's plenty.
I'm not going to stay that long fishing anyway.
No,
you know. Yeah,
Jody, you cussing me, girl. What does that mean? What is that word? Did you misspell that or what? You use
titillating.
What is?
You're exciting her. You're titillating.
Oh, really?
Yeah, exciting. You're exciting.
Well, I gotta watch it. She gets to calling me Fernando. I'm in trouble now.
Hello, Fernando. Take down, Fernando.
I'm just messing with you, Jody girl. Don't pay me no attention.
McDuggan. You can be calling me McDuggan. A few people do, you know.
You did all right, Jody. I learned a new word today.
She doesn't even know I'm half Irish. I really am. I'm half Irish. My mother was full-blooded Irish.
So
my daddy was full-blooded Greek.
So I got that idea, and if y'all want an idea of how to make one of these boxes of your own, go to fishing and stuff and look at that. That's where I got the idea from.
Fishing and stuff.
Yeah.
That Joker got some good videos of stuff to make all kinds of hacks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'd like to meet that cat one day.
Yeah.
He's a trip.
Yeah, we made it at Catfish Conference, and I didn't think he'd say hi to anybody because, you know, we're nobody. Most of us are nobodies and stuff. Small channels. And we stopped him, and he sit there and joked around with us and everything else. I'm like, it's pretty cool.
He just like Tim. Everybody
Yeah.
puts Tim on a pedestal, and that's the most humble guy out there.
Yes, he is.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, he's full of knowledge, but he wants to share it. He can't help himself. He wants everybody to catch a
That
fish.
joker gets excited when he gets to somebody now.
Oh, he can't help it,
Oh,
dude.
heck yeah. Heck
he-
yeah.
He lights up
is-
like a floodlight, man. You can't stop him. He gets on a roll, man.
He's like me, dude. I mean, he's just ate up with fishing. I mean, like I told this story before on live. It's when I was a commercial fisherman. I caught a ton of fish a month, a ton or more. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I did for a living. And then when I caught a big catfish, about a 50-pound flathead on a rod and reel, I became obsessed to catching big catfish on a rod and reel. I wasn't keeping them. I wasn't killing them. And before then, I'd catch them on a land line or a hand line or a limb line or a jug. If they were 40, 50-pound fish, I'd butcher them too. But I couldn't bring myself to kill that damn fish when I caught him on a rod. It was just like I'd stay out for days. I'd camp out knowing there's a big fish somewhere, but he's only going to feed at a certain time, or I missed him and he ate and he's not feeding, but when he gets hungry, I'm going to be in that spot to catch him. And I was obsessed. And Tim is like that 24/7.
Yeah.
When he ain't fishing, he's thinking about fishing. When he ain't thinking about fishing, he'll be dead. He's dreaming about fishing. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got that same curse. I wish I didn't, because I drive my family nuts with it. But I'll be sitting at the kitchen table and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, watching or looking on my phone for new spots to go fishing. They're like, "Ain't you done it all week?" I said, "Yeah, but I might have missed something. I might have missed the entrance I didn't see before."
My wife gave up on me. She gave up on me. She started encouraging. I was getting on her nerves because I got antsy when I wasn't fishing.
Yep.
When me and her first got together, she couldn't believe one person could fish that much.
Oh yeah.
I'd get off work at 5, 6 o'clock. I'd haul ass to the lake for 2 or 3 hours, and fish at night.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's how my wife is now. I'll start getting antsy running around the house, and then I'll start getting an irritable mood, and she's like, "You need to go fishing. Just go." I'm like, "I wish I could. I'd be out the door already."
Yeah, she know you, don't you, brother?
Yeah.
My wife, my friend firmly believes my wife made Lucky peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I mean, that'd be the first thing you got the Lucky sandwiches. Yeah, I said, you just want a free sandwich. You go, no, they're Lucky, and they were Lucky. They were Lucky. And we didn't go fit that and 2 Shiner box apiece and 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We was ready to go fishing.
Y'all ready to get out the door, huh?
Yeah. We'd have a beer. We'd drink a beer on the way, and then we'd drink a beer on the way back. And I'll tell you what, dude. Now there's somebody that's equal to Tim with with fishing. Is my buddy Eddie. I mean, he don't care what kind of fish he catches. He doesn't matter to him. But he's all in on whatever fish he's after. I mean, and he literally went and bought a boat big enough for me and him. Well, he had a little small boat for our small lakes, and it was just too little for us, And I said, dude, I said, unless you take the trophy, I won't ever go out on this boat, because I almost fell out of the damn thing a couple times. And he called me up. He said, you got to come over. And I go, why? He said, I got a surprise. I said, what? I need to come over. So I had to drive to Pecos because he wasn't going to tell me. That sucker done went. He said, I bought you a new boat. I said, yeah, you bought me a boat. I can come hook up to it. He said, well, of course you can, but I'm going to be with you when you leave. And I said, all right. But he bought him a nice little boat, man. He stole that boat, about a $17,000 boat he bought for $10,000. And it didn't have probably 80 hours on it. Little tracker with a 50 horsepower motor on it. Nice sonar on it, and trolling motor. He's got two sonars, one right there at the front seat and the one right at the driver's place. And he's got a spot lock trolling motor on it. I mean, that's a lot of machine. That's a lot of boat for what he paid now. With a brand new trailer, and I mean, it was brand new. It was a 2021.
Right.
And so I can't. I was supposed to go fishing with him, and I was supposed to go fishing with Chris Flores and Tim Molina, and I just couldn't make it happen. It broke my heart. And then he calls me. He's, "Oh, you're going fishing with me?" I said, "I can't go fishing. I've got stuff I got to take care of." And so you don't know anybody more than me, antsy to go fishing. I mean, I haven't been fishing in about 3 months, and I need it right now. I don't just want to go fishing. I need to go fishing.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Yeah, definitely know how that is. I haven't caught a fish. Kiki, don't knock my tripod. My cat come in when she wanted to come in here. Now she's gonna try to love on the dang tripod and scoot it across the floor. She never wants to have anything to do with me, but dang it, she wants to come here and mess with everything else.
Good night, Miss Val.
Night, Valerie.
Good night, Valerie. Thanks
So
for coming
sweet.
in.
This cat's ridiculous. I tell you, we got it here. It took to me before it took to anybody. It wouldn't leave my side. It slept on my feet every night. Now it goes and it gets in bed with my wife. I go get in bed. It looks at me and just like huffs and puffs and gets out of bed. I'm like, "What are you doing? You can lay up here." And it's like, "No, you're here. I gotta go now." I'm like, "Really?"
That's like
Go to
Shogun
bed,
Jeffrey. He's cat obsessed. He walks his cat. I got him on a leash and shit. I go, let that poor little cat go out and bite and be a cat. Oh my God, I give him hell, but that's a good cat too, Shogun Jeffrey. That's a good hand right there. But he's obsessed with that cat. Cat's his baby, man. That's not a kid. That's a cat.
That's like Steve Adams and Lucky. Steve Adams got that cat Lucky. He goes into the creatures.
I seen Lucky slap the shit out of Steve one night. He was gone with you. He threw that cat across the room. He go on, get the hell out of here then. I laughed my ass off, dude. You're gonna show how lovely
like your cat
the cat started pounding on it.
Yeah,
we got
straight. She'll be back in a little bit with a belly swole up.
Yeah, we got straight.
I can understand. I've had a couple of personal cats that they were my boys. But they had their own door. They came and went as they pleased. They never pooped inside, not once. They go out and get all scarred up and come back, and I'd heal them up a little bit. And they lived to be old kitty cats too.
You want to say hi? Huh? You want to say hi? I doubt it.
Who's hot? He's trying to get the cat to talk to us.
You come up here and say hi. No, you're not eating my Mad Catch rod. You made that up.
I'll take a chunk out of it.
I'll have a new fur handle.
Not a fur handle. That tail make a good cover too, huh?
Yeah.
Once again, the best thing ever created by mankind.
Yeah, buddy, I got one.
I was looking for a minute ago, Duggar. I got
a little short arm, boy. And like I say, you get him up here. He can take the running off down there. You can just reach down there and get him.
You can get up here. Come here. You can come up here and say hi.
That looks like why you got my doggone back scratcher, Doug? I couldn't find it.
This one says Doug right on the handle. That ain't yours. It says Doug right on the handle.
Hey, that's a pretty cat, man. I like that cat.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Calico.
Yeah, we didn't want her at first, but my daughter talked us into taking it.
Y'all should have named her Patches.
Yeah. They call her Callie. Ain't that right about Callie?
That's a good name too.
She
wears a coat of many colors.
Yeah, I cried when my Max got killed. That was the only cat I ever cried for, and I had probably 30, 40 cats because we lived out in the country. But Max was my boy. He weighed over 25 pounds. He was a Himalayan Siamese. He he could go catch squirrels up in the pecan trees, and he used to come in and go out. I had to nail his door outside and let him in and let him out, because if you'd never had a live pissed off squirrel set in your lap, you
Good
ain't had no
morning,
adventure.
Giggability.
You have never had an adventure until you had a pissed off
Giggability,
squirrel
Mo,
sitting in
how's
your
it
lap.
going?
Mo Bird and
I had
Giggability. How y'all doing this
I had
morning?
a dog named Max too. In fact,
Oh,
that
yeah?
dog on that video I got on my
Martin, how's
channel.
it going?
Does your
Good
Yes,
dog
Martin.
talk
morning,
his
She's
name,
Martin.
Max?
for a while. She's actually letting
Martin
me pet her and love on her. That's
Gigs.
the first in a
Welcome in,
while.
Martin.
Mo,
You're
how you
right.
doing?
Yeah, down when you get attached to them, bro. I'm sorry you had to go through that, man.
Yeah. It's the only thing about critters. They don't you
They
know,
get to be just like part of the family, man. You know.
my
Yep.
wiener dogs, good Lord, dude. My little wiener dog, I was like losing my kid. I ain't kidding you.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, Martin?
And my shepherd, good Lord.
Yeah, I've never been a cat person, but we've had two cats now that I've actually fell for, like this one, and we got a black one. Like I said, we got a stray one. Well, we've got three total now because we took in two strays. The one stray won't stay in. He wants to go out and fight, come back with his ear all ripped open, have maggots in it and stuff. So we're constantly treating him. But I wanted to put a collar on him because he follows me around the yard. I said, I'm gonna take him down the river with me one day. Have me a fishing partner.
Yeah, man.
Walk him on
Yeah.
over.
Old Tomcat, they'll run off like come back, toe up. They fighting over their girlfriend.
Yep.
That's the way Tomcats do, man. You can hear them things at night fighting. I've been out in the yard stuff and I hear them things doing like that, fighting at each other. I said, y'all better shut up and go somewhere chasing women somewhere else.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
don't hang it up. I'm gonna go get horizontal. I
Do what?
hopped on here because I didn't see Kenneth, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go try to take me a little baby nap and get horizontal.
All right, brother.
All right.
Good to see all you fellas once again, and ladies and gentlemen in the chat. Thank y'all
good
for
to see
showing
you
up,
too, my man.
supporting old
You too,
hog
brother.
leg and all the boys. And God bless all of y'all. Remember, and y'all keep this in your heart. Mr. Duggar loves all of you. Golly, you
Oh,
good
right.
people.
We
Thank
feel the
you,
same, brother.
Mr. Duggar.
Toodle
Yeah, man.
dude,
Get
man.
you a good
Ain't that
nap,
a cool
bro.
logo? Man, that's just a cool logo. I don't care. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.
All right, you too.
You too, bro.
Brother.
Nanu.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can get real attached to pets, man. Mr. Martins, I hope you're doing all right this morning, bro. Good to see you up in here.
Yep. Hope you're
Ain't seen you in a
doing
while.
well.
You just start coming in a little bit again. Good to see you, man. Been missing you, bro.
He said the other night he was in and out of the hospital.
Yeah, he did. That's what he's telling us. I'm glad to see him coming back in. He said he
Hope
was
you're
doing
okay,
better.
Martin. I didn't know anything about that. I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, I think he said he's a little better now.
Yep.
He done
That's
got in
good.
the hospital and doing a little better. He coming back up here visiting us, son. I'm glad to see him.
Pork chop. Melissa's got a deer head and a apple head chihuahua.
Well, she's chasing something underneath the bed. I guess it's one of them big old spiders. Well, get it.
Oh, they love chase stuff, man.
Oh, she does. She attacks anything that moves.
Yeah, man. A cat's good for that. They keep stuff straight.
Yeah. I don't know. My other cat, she'll look at it. We the other day we had about a week ago we had a big old brown spider. This is a regular house spider. It wasn't a brown reclusion, a big old house spider. And she looked at it. It walked right past her. She goes, I'm like, well, get it. And she looked at me and she's like, no, you get it. No, I ain't mess with it. You go ahead and get it.
Look, has anybody seen George Ray lately?
No.
Actually, no, I haven't.
No. I
I've
hope
been
he's
missing
all
him
right.
and chat and stuff too. You see him everywhere, but I hadn't seen him in a while. I've been getting a little worried about it. I hadn't seen Tinker around much either. I was going to ask Tinkerbell how he was doing, but I hadn't seen her because she come in the other night, but I didn't think about asking her then.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's all right. I know one time he wasn't feeling too good. He's having some problems. I hope he hadn't got worse.
Yeah, I knew either. I hope he didn't get worse.
Yeah, I miss my brother, man.
Yeah, both of our chihuahuas think they're big dogs
Martin
too.
said he saw Martin said he saw George Ray Saturday. That's good.
Okay.
Good,
All right.
good. Yeah, I've been thinking about it, man, because I noticed I hadn't been seeing him in chat. He used to be in chat every time you go in chat. You'd see him in all chats everywhere. But maybe I've been missing him or something. But I'm glad he's doing all right. Danimal said Tinkerbell was around yesterday. I seen her the last day or two. She popped in, but at that time I wasn't thinking about asking her about George. I thought about it after she had left out. Sometimes I'm a little slow, man, but I know 2 + 2 is 9. So we'll be all right.
We watched that all around Sarah. We watched all around Sarah the other day, and that girl can sing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go check her out. I don't even think I'm even hooked to her. I need to go. I said I was gonna do it the other day, and I forgot it. It slipped my mind. I ain't got much of one left, no way.
All right.
My younger years kind of burnt them brain cells. You know what I mean? Gigabetti says saw him last night before he went to bed. Talked to him for about 2 hours. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm glad he's all right then.
Okay.
Just check on him.
Yeah.
I knew somebody in the community probably might have seen him if he's around in it at all. I like to keep a check on everybody, make sure they're doing all right in the family. Keep up with you the best I can.
Yeah. She lives what, 2 canals over from you, Gigability? Or what I think you said the other night.
All about your trip. They send them some carp rigs out soon. Hey, but you gonna catch you some carp. I want to try catching some carp. I never caught a carp, but I know they're in the river where I fish it and in the lakes too.
I dare you. I dare you to do that, Gigability. Don't do it. You might bust your glass out.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, you smack it high, especially breaker one. I expect you get a good close up of him, good bird's eye view of him. He'll come running. What's the wrong with you, little rocket man?
Oh yeah, Tim Molina reminded me. Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me, please.
Yeah, I don't think I hit it either. I hit it here in a few minutes because here in a few minutes I'll probably go ahead and get out of here. But right now with the wife for a little bit, see if I can actually go to sleep. I doubt it. I've been trying to go to sleep for the last week, but my insomnia's been so crazy. I lay down with her at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll lay down at 5 o'clock in the morning, 10, 11 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm still laying there wide awake, and I'm like, I'm gonna get out of bed, eat something, get me some coffee. And I'll sit there and I'm like, well, it's 1 o'clock. I need to try to lay down. I'll go lay down. I'll lay there for another 3 hours, pass out for an hour, get back up. I'm like, this ain't working.
I know, brother. I'm the same way, man. I got insomnia bad. But driving truck for 35 years, I learned to keep myself awake. Now I'm stuck in that mode, But I stay up sometimes I stay up for like 40 some hours, close to 50 hours, and then eventually I'll shut in and sleep a good night and catch up some. But my sleep is sporadic, man. It's nothing consistent.
Yeah, mine is because me and all my friends, we used to see who could stay up the longest. We used to have competitions like every other week. And
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we stay up for 4 or 5, 6 days at a time. And then before we passed out. And, back then when I was younger, it wasn't no big deal. Plus,
Yeah.
I was working, 2 jobs. So a lot of times I just said, that helps me out on 2 jobs because, I might work one job 3 days a week and the other job 5. So I didn't get no days off. And there was days I worked, 20 hours out of a day. So I'm like, well, just push right on through.
Yeah. I know them days.
I heard you. Solo said you can rap, Troy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't think Texan was going to bring it up, but yeah,
Yeah, can you throw down a line for us?
Yeah, I can throw down a line for you. I mean, I'll do the same one I did the other day for them.
All right,
But
let's make a big screen.
I'm actually getting ready to try to do me a second channel because the music that I do, with it being rap, it's more of a like an old school true rap. It's not that crap you hear online now where it's just mumble crap.
Yeah.
But I try to keep as clean as I can. But most of the time, there's still a few foul words in it, so I don't want to put it on my actual channel. So what I
Right.
want to do is I'm gonna start me a second channel to put all my music on, do all my melee weapons because I do some prepper stuff. I also do some um, I have a forge and everything else. So I'm gonna start doing all kinds of crazy stuff
Oh
this year.
man, you know Uncle Josh ought to hook up sometime. He forges knives and stuff too.
Yeah, he's better than I am though. He's better than I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
get
yeah,
him to make me one. Him, me and him been talking about it. I'm gonna get him to make me a knife.
yeah, most of my music's about PTSD and stuff like that because that's what I suffer with. You know, the
Yeah.
thought because, you know, the way I feel, I try to express the inner emotion of how I feel every day. That way, people that don't understand what people like me go through in a mindset, they can actually feel it. You know, they can actually understand it. So the one I did for them the other day is the one that's probably gonna be my first, if not my second track on my channel. It starts out, it goes, have you ever woke up and felt like life wasn't worth it? And if you're trying for disaster, then you're doing it perfect. It's cursed how I really feel deep down in my depths. Keep on screaming and screaming until I'm all out of breath, but ain't nobody hearing me, man. This should be crazy. Walk by like I'm invisible. No, they just won't see me. I wonder if they noticed I was toting a shotty, switching, massaging the trigger with sweat all over my body. If they did, then they probably wouldn't pay it no mind. All right, I lost it. I ain't drank anything.
Yeah.
And that ain't nothing. I got one. Anybody ever listen to Linkin Park?
Yeah.
The band Linkin
Yeah.
Park.
I've heard of him, but I don't really follow him.
There's a song called "In the End,"
Yeah.
and when he died, the same night that he died, I was devastated because I listened. You know, he suffered the same stuff I suffer with. So I was sitting there listening to the beat to "In the End," and I come up with one for that. I'll give you a little piece of that one too.
Welcome in, Frozen. We're just letting Troy rap for us.
But yeah, my body's losing feelings. Insomnia? No, I'm just afraid to close my eyes. Scared to have a dream where I make it out alive. Too many nights I get stuck in the muck, and in the morning I get mad. If I actually wake up, it's just another day, another handful of pills, another 12-hour shift to how I really feel. Most of this world, I'm a nice guy with a smile, but in my mind, I feel like throwing in the towel, choking someone out until their face turn blue. Why do I feel this way? What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Could it be the sorry? Go ahead and cut. That's why I said that F comes out, and I try not to do it that much online.
Right. It's all right.
But yeah, that's why I got to do it on my other channel. But then it goes something about, could it be the PTSD contracted from my family? No, because in my soul I know I really can't stand me. I cannot win in the skin that I'm in, so I sin, terrified I might be born again. Then I'm just another burden to the next generation. Parents giving birth to demon-like mutations, so I swear to the sky, if I die, there's no lie. If you bring my ass back, then the sport is going to fry. So yeah, it's pretty messed up. But it's basically talking about the mindset we get in every day.
Right.
So that's what most of my stuff's about.
Right.
Oh, yeah, man, you're doing all right, bro.
Yeah, I actually had a chance to get signed. I've got 3 albums right now. I've got 3 whole albums, and 2 of them are, well, one of them is completely recorded with me and my old partner. And they had a station here in Louisville that was doing the battles online, or radio battles and stuff, where they grab an underground song and then they would put it on the radio. Well, they heard one of our tracks that we've got called Bring It On, and they wanted it so bad that they kept on bugging us about editing it. And they're like, we want to put it on the radio. We want to put it on blast. We think it's going to stay on there for a couple of weeks at least. I'm like, oh, I guarantee it will, but I'm not going to edit my music. I'm not going to change what I've done to suit, the radio.
Right.
And then I wound up going to work one day. I was a manager at Burger King. I went to work one day, and it was right after a Bone Thugs and Harmony concert. And they come through the drive-through because they were staying in a motel right next to the Burger King. And at first, I didn't pay any attention. I'm just sitting in the back in the office, and I hear the girl working drive-through screaming and hollering. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I come running up there, and she's like, Boney's in the drive-through. I'm like, yeah. So I walk over because she was all starstruck. I walk over to, I got their order, got everything taken care of for them, and they pulled forward a little bit. Then they backed up. They said, hey, we're throwing a big old party over here tonight. If y'all want to come over and hang out, y'all can. And I'm like, yeah, we might do that. And I went over there, and then of course, all the co-workers there, I used to sit there and rap, and we used to do rap battles with each other. So they're like, you ought to hear him flow. And I'm like, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. So they was like, yeah, come on, for the fun of it. And I dropped about 4 tracks back to back and everything, because every time I stopped rapping, they like, throw another track. And so I dropped another track, and they turned around and had one of their people, basically one of the producers, hand me the business card. And they're like, here, when you get an album done, give me a call. We'll get you taken care of. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then less than a month later, I ran into a band called 3-6 Mafia, and I had a chance to get signed with them. And then I run into Little White, a rapper called Lil White, and I've got pictures and video footage of me at the Lil White concert getting him drunk on some homemade triple berry brandy. And he got signed by 3-6 Mafia, and I told him about it. He goes, so y'all the group from Louisville that Juicy J was wanting to sign right when they signed me? I said, yeah, that's me and my boy. He goes, why didn't y'all do it? I said, because, man, they wanted 65% of all sales. I'm like, that's insanity. He goes, yeah, but it's only a 3-year contract. He says, a 3-year contract, 1 album is all you had to put out. He said, which would have opened the door for you to go on through.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like, yeah, but the main issue is I got severe stage fright. I can't get on stage. I tried that, and I almost collapsed in the floor. So, yeah, that didn't work. So now
That's a good enough reason.
Yeah,
You might get over that, brother, if you do it a little bit, kind of ease into it and get yourself worked up to it. You probably could overcome that, man.
I've got no choice, and the main reason why I don't got no choice is because my daughter. My daughter has the most awesome singing voice. I mean, she'll come in here. I'll come in the bedroom, and I'll sit outside her door because she'll be in here singing. And I mean, she sings so beautifully that it brings tears to people's eyes. I mean, she's that good. And I'll walk in, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, nothing. I'm like, we heard you outside. The neighbors come over or whatever. When I lived in my other house, they'd come over and they'd hear her singing in her room, and they're like, oh my God, who's that singing? I'm like, it's Desi. And they walk in, they walk up to her, and she's like, just. Yeah, I know I'm on stage now. That's another reason why I choked up too. That's another reason why I choked up, because I'm sitting here and all I'm seeing is comments. I'm not even seeing the background. I don't even see what's going on, but it's just
that's the way I am. All I see is too. I can't see the panel.
It's nervous.
I was in bands, and I had my own bands, and it's harder to get up on stage and than what people think. I mean,
yeah.
I was scared every friggin' show.
Yeah,
I was nervous every show.
That's a scary thought, though, Hogleg. I used to play bass. I used to be a bass player in a band called Mind Games. Yep,
I'm a bass player.
I used to be a bass player in a band called Mind Games here. We actually was getting ready to get signed. My brother was the guitar player before he went to jail, and we was getting ready to be signed by Geffen Records, which is who did Guns N' Roses. We met them. We had a wicked video because during Derby down here in Louisville, it gets crazy. I'm talking thousands of people. Well, where my wife was staying at the time, which was my brother-in-law and all that, we used to hang out together. We had practice in their backyard. Well, you had the Derby parade that come right down the street. So you'd have 1,000 people walk down their street during Derby, during the parade. So my brother come up with the idea, hey, let's get all cordless equipment set up right by the street and just start walking through, playing our instruments through the street. So we did that during Derby. And guy walks up to my brother and sticks a card in his pocket. Come to find out he was from Geffen Records. And I told my brother, I'm like, why don't you jump on it? And I found out because I'd only been playing bass at that time for maybe 7-8 months. And the drummer we had was junk. I mean, he was an old guy that just picked up some drumsticks and thought he was going to play drums. And they told my brother, they said, we want you to get signed by Geffen Records. He said, but I need you to leave the drummer and the bassist behind. He said, we will find you another drummer. We'll find you another bassist. And he's like, well, I won't go without the bassist. That's my brother. They're like, well, you got to get rid of the drummer for sure. And we might be able to work something out. And he goes, my brother's only been playing bass for, 7 months. And he's done some past people have been playing for, 4 years. Hooks, what's up, buddy?
Good morning, Hooks.
So,
yeah,
texting, I want to do that because I actually used to do vocals. And I'm trying to get my daughter to do a couple songs with me. And she likes the older music like I do. She loves 70s, 80s rock. I mean, she's got an old soul. She's 16 years old. She turned 16 this year. And for her Sweet 16, all the music that's going to be played at her Sweet 16 party is classic rock and oldies. So they want me to dance. They want me and her to dance to the song 16 Candles from the 60s. That's going to be the daughter daddy dance.
Wow.
And she likes music like that. So I try to get her to do a song with me. And she sung it for about five or 10 seconds, which was Broken with Evanescence and Seether. And she had Amy Lee's voice from Evanescence down just beautifully. And as soon as she started doing it, she just stopped. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, I'm not feeling that.
Wow.
But you was rocking it, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get her on camera, though, doing it because that's what my other channel is going to be for when I get it done. And I thought about being a smart butt about it because I've done a little bit of everything in my life. I've been a painter. I've worked construction. I've been a mechanic. I've worked in restaurants. I've worked in plumbing, electrical. I'm a jack of all trades is what they call me. And I was joking around. I was like, that's what I'm going to call my channel, Troy of All Trades. That's going to be my second channel. I'm going to call it Troy of All Trades. And I'm just going to put everything on there, whatever it is, just to put it on there.
Yeah. Watching La Bamba right now. Wow. Yep, Mr. Classic.
Yep, it sure is. I just wish I could get my daughter out of her shell. I mean, I done messed up. I'm trying to stop so I can smoke. I don't smoke on camera. I try to get my daughter out of her mindset. I know I'm still in that mindset, but like I told her, I'm like, baby, you got something I didn't have. I had a voice back in the day when I sung before I started rapping, but it was nothing as defined as hers. And I'm like, I'm sitting there looking at myself and I try to explain to her, I'm like, baby, you know that daddy ruined his life. He had a chance to be somebody big time and didn't do it because he let his fear block him out. I don't want you to make that same mistake,
Right.
And she just refuses. She's like, I'm just doing it. She goes, and half the time now I can't even get her to sing.
Wow. Wow.
I hope she'll keep doing it, man.
I hope so too. I've got some video footage of her. I'm going to try to let her talk. I'm going to try to talk her into letting me put it on my channel, but I doubt she will. But I'm not going to do it against her will. I mean, I won't do that to her. But
yeah, I understand that too.
I want her to go on there. I want to put it on my channel and see what comments she gets. That way, she can look and see that it's not just because. As a father, I know she's expecting me to say that she sings good, even if she don't.
Right, I've been there too.
That because that's what parents do. We back our children. Well, at least most parents back their children. Yeah. But she's got me. She's got her stepmom. She's got her stepbrothers, her real brother, her sisters, her real mom. She's got neighbors and friends that are like, "Girl, your voice is amazing," and she's like, "I'm not, ain't." Maybe
She
if
might
some
somewhere.
strangers hear it and she opens up a little bit, she might be okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I run through some issues like that with my daughter too. One singing, but different things, you know. They think you're just trying to support them, but you really mean what you're saying, you know.
Yeah.
They need to hear it from somebody else sometimes.
Yep. I may be grasping at straws with her, but man, I hope I ain't, because like I said, her voice is just, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And I'm not saying that just from a daddy standpoint, because if she couldn't sing, I tell you, she's tone deaf. You know, I ain't got no problem saying the truth, but yeah, in all honesty, she's got one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard. And she sings some good songs that just will bring you down into tears. I mean, she hits them notes just so perfect. I'm like, man, what the heck is going on here? You know, I'm not.
Who did you say was tone deaf?
Do what?
Who did you say? You say somebody was tone deaf?
I said if she was tone deaf, I tell her, because I'm tone deaf. I think I can sing when I can't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't lie about it. Yeah, she's wicked. But that is what it is.
Yeah. You can't force her to do it.
Nope.
Y'all might not know it, but I can play an instrument too.
Oh yeah.
Yep, been playing for probably 45, 50 years.
Really?
Yeah.
What can you play?
The AM, FM.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I got you that time. Oogie, oogie. I got you. Oogie, oogie.
Yeah.
Technically, I play three weapons. Three instruments. I play three instruments: bass, guitar, and drums.
I heard that, man.
I am a bass player. I can only play GCD on the guitar.
Yep. I don't know none of my notes, nothing like that. I don't know none of them. I just pick it up and play. I just pick it up and play. And I was supposed to get me a new guitar because I wound up getting rid of mine right before we bought this house. That's how I got the money to buy this house. I sold my guitar. I had about a $1,700 Ibanez and wound up parting with it. And now the only guitar I've got access. Well, if I go downstairs to my stepson's room, he's got about a $900 old vintage Washburn that he lets me play with. But then if I start picking it up and playing with it, he wants to play too because he's better than I am. And my daughter's got one in here. I'll grab it out every once in a while, but it's some cheap knockoff, like fake Fender Stratocaster or something like that, and it don't stay in tune for nothing. So,
Right.
No, I've always wanted to learn how to play something I never have.
Melina, you can play something. Come on now. Tim Melina says he has zero musical talent. You got to have something.
I don't have much either. I played instruments in school, different things. I played the sousaphone. I played the trumpet. I was third chair in band and trumpet, but I just never kept on with it. I give it
That
up.
was my brother. My brother was first chair in trumpet for 3 years at No Middle School here in Louisville. And when I started going to No Middle School, right after he got out of there, the band teacher caught my last name, caught who I was. He goes, "Oh, so you want to play trumpet?" I'm like, "No, I don't. So I want to play drums." He goes, "Oh, you want to play trumpet? Your brother was the first seat." I'm like, "Yeah, my brother was. I don't want to play trumpet." I played trumpet for about, I say 3 weeks, and they're like, "Yeah, you ain't getting this."
I bought a guitar for dummies, 5 guitars, and still can't play. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be able to play something, Chris. If you got 5 guitars, you can play something. You can at least play "Smoke on the Water." Come on now.
I like that song, Deep Purple.
That's the first song I think every guitar player learns.
Yeah.
It's the most simple song. Now you said last song you sung in public was Brandy. Was it a song called Brandy, or was it the singer Brandy?
Yeah, I had two bands. The first one was called Crossroads, and then the second one was called Southern Impact.
Cool. Yeah, I played bass guitar in a band called Mind Games. We did 2 shows is all we did. Well, 3 if you want to count the one we walked out in public. But we did 3 shows is all we ever did. Most of it we never could find gigs to do. And then before that, I did lead vocals in a death metal band called Toxic Devastation. And yeah, that was a nightmare. Nightmare. That band lasted a whole, I think, 4 months, 5 months. We might have wrote maybe 5 songs at that, and they was the worst songs you'd ever hear in your life.
And I'm a member. And I'm a member of the Cotton Ball Express in Pelham, Georgia. They have a music gathering over there, and it's well, the musicians just play for free. I mean, just all gather around, and the people come and dance to the music and all that. Yeah, just a jam session, citywide jam session, and the band is called the Cotton Ball Express, and I'm a member of that, and my name is in the Georgia Hall of Fame for music
That's good.
and making.
Now, when you play bass, do you play with your fingers, or you play with picks, or what?
Fingers.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I play with my fingers and picks.
Well,
Now,
see, I started off.
and I'm gonna tell you who my mentor was. It was Flea.
Mine too. Yep.
That just play the bass.
You want to hear the
Man.
funniest part about that? Flea had an instructional video that he put out for bass, and I went. My brother went on vacation, so we didn't have band practice for 3 weeks. Okay,
Right.
and I'm like, well, I'm gonna take this time and I'm gonna learn how to actually play. And I had this short neck bass that, I mean, look, same length as a guitar. You know, a bass guitar is longer neck.
Right.
So I got this short neck guitar, a bass, and went down to the music store to get some strings for it. And I seen the Flea instructional video. So I got it, went home, watched about 5-10 minutes of it, started trying to do some of the tricks on my bass. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna upgrade. So for 3 weeks straight, that day I went right back to the music store, dropped $780 and bought a Fender fretless bass. First time I ever played a full neck bass, and it was a fretless at that. All right, Chris, don't work too hard. And I picked up this Fender fretless.
All right,
And,
take it easy, Chris.
I sit there for almost 3 weeks just pounding away, learning how to do snap, pop, and all that other stuff. And actually learn how to play. And we went to band practice that 3rd week. When I finally went to band practice, everybody was out there in there setting up and everything else. And I walk in with my bass case, and they're like, "That don't look like the same case he had." While they're setting up, I pull this beautiful red wood friggin' fretless bass out, and they're like, "What's that?" I said, "Oh, I got a bass a couple weeks ago." Just acting like, everything was normal. We had this one song called "Bringing on the Night," and it had 2 guitar solos, but they were real slow because it was a ballad. And it was real slow guitar solos. So when it got to the first one, I started playing it on bass.
Yeah.
And my brother was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, my bad." He goes, "No." He goes, "Do that again." He said, "I'm going to let you play the first solo, which will be a bass solo." He said, "And I'll come in with the second solo for the guitar solo." It turned out pretty bad. It was wicked.
Yep. I play bass. Used to play bass like lead guitar too myself. And you know what? My it, this is my opinion. I had a log for a bass. It was as heavy as a log, all wood, PVT 40,
Really?
and I love that bass.
Yeah, we started talking about guitars and stuff. I had to pull out my daughters.
Yeah, to me the PVT 40, it was heavy as a log, but I loved the pickups in it, and they
Yeah,
just sounded so good, and it had so many switches on it that I could switch back and forth and make different sounds come out of it. Uh, I loved it. That was my stage guitar.
yeah.
Might well go and hook that thing up and play us to you, man.
I
Yep.
would, but my stepson's right underneath of me, and
Oh, okay.
he's asleep.
Yep.
I don't know how to play much on guitar anyway. I just play like old Queensryche, and I got Dokken and stuff like that I play. But other than that, I don't really play much. That's what I started playing off earlier was the
That
Queen.
sounded like Rocky Mountain Way that you was doing right there.
Which one? The one I was just playing with the pick. That's Dokken Sleepless Nights. It's like I can't even remember how to do it now. I ain't picked it up in about 3 weeks. But yeah, I mean, when I was doing it first, it's Silent Lucidity by Queensryche. Anybody remember that band from the 80s and 90s?
Who?
Queensryche.
No, I don't remember them.
They did a ballad song called Silent Lucidity, and that's a song that I started singing to my kids. So it was the first song I ever learned. And that song's still just wicked. To this day, it's like, now I can't do it now that I want to.
Yeah, instruments just like anything else. You got to mess with it all the time. Stay in
Oh yeah.
practice with it. Anything you do, you got to mess with it all the time.
Well, see, I got an acoustic regular guitar made by Zagger, and they're
Oh,
pretty
Melina
expensive.
knows who I'm talking about.
Who knows?
Melina,
Oh,
Lady Wore Black, which is a Queensryche song.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite band. That was actually one of the first singers I matched up with. He is the hardest singer to actually sing anything like. And at one of my band practices, when everybody was taking a break, I went in there, was listening to music, and I grabbed the microphone and started doing vocals for the Queensryche songs. And my lead singer and my brother walks in and moved me singing, and I didn't see him because he was behind me. They both walked in there with their jaws dropped. They're like, "Dude, where did that come from?" I'm like, and I just walked away. Like I said, playing guitar or bass don't bother me. Doing vocals in front of somebody scares me to death.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a few guys around here. Got a band together, and they were. I was living in a trailer one time. They come down there and they wanted to practice and stuff at the house. I said, "Yeah, come on." And we wound up having a little get together then and cooking out and did a little sipping on malted beverages and stuff. And I got about half lit. They got off me, we were getting up and sing. I said, "Man, I can't sing." I said, "I can't carry a tune in a bucket." They said, "No, get up and try it, man," because they had different ones doing it, just messing around, everybody trying and stuff. So I went up and sang and said, "Man, you need to come on practice with us." So I said, "No, I ain't doing that, man. I ain't no superstar, brother. I'll play the radio and I'll listen to that, but I ain't going in that route." But they kept on asking for 2 or 3 months to come be a singer for them. I said, no, can't do that. Now my voice is so messed up, I can't sing like I used to. I get choked up down in my throat and stuff. I can't get it out like I used to.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah.
I was joking around with my wife the other day. I said,
Melissa
you know what?
could sing at one time. Melissa could really sing good at one time. But
Yeah.
she, she can still sing though, but she just runs out of breath, because she's smoking so much.
Yeah, that's the thing about singing. You got to have your lungs good and clear, and you got to have where you can get down your diaphragm and bring it down from right your belly button, make it come out.
Yeah.
I just can't sing like I used to. I'll sing with the radio. If anybody listening, I turn the radio up and I just mumble.
Right.
But I used to love to sing at one point.
Yeah, you
I'll
ever
tell y'all somebody that can
put
sing.
headphones on and sung? Have you ever put headphones on and have music playing and singing?
Uh-uh.
I have.
And man, that don't that don't work out right.
No, it does not.
I was sure there'd be a whole lot of difference.
Yeah, I've got a studio. Well, I don't have it no more. When I was living at the apartments, I had a little homemade studio that I had. It was a 4x4 studio made out of some plywood and some soundproofing. And I'd get in there and start singing and stuff. And I'm like, I'd walk out and my wife be like,
Yeah.
well, you heard that? She's like, yeah, no, just stop. And I was like, well, yeah, I used to be good at that. She said, used to be. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I told her, I said the other day, I said, you know what? I got faith in myself for one reason, because I watched a video from 3 days ago where the lead singer, where Judas Priest went out live in concert. He's like, 65 years old, 70 years old now.
Yeah.
And he went out live and he could still rock the stage. And I'm like, well, I'm only 50, so that gives me hope I can get my vocals back for at least 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's why when a lot of singers and groups and stuff, when they come out, they have big hits and stuff, and later on, you don't hear them much out of them. That's because the voice changed. They can't sing like they used to.
Right.
Yep.
The ones that can keep the voice and the voice sound the same, they keep on making music. That's my opinion of it anyway. I mean, it's just like Willie Nelson, man. Willie Nelson, he still jam out and make music, but his voice is the same as always been. That dude still get down.
Oh yeah.
And I love the way he plays the guitar, man. I love the way he plays it on regular guitar. But that guitar got a sound on it. There wasn't many guitars. It's probably why he keeps it, because it's the sound of that guitar. Yeah. He said one time that he couldn't find another guitar to sound like that one.
Nope. And that guitar he got, his looks ragged.
Yeah, it looked ragged, but you know what? He can still pick that bugger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's got a good sound to it. I mean, it sounds different than about any other electric acoustic guitar that I've ever heard. It's got a deep, richer sound. I don't know where he got it from, but I understand what he's talking about. I don't know much about it, but I do know that. I always said I was going to get me an acoustic electric guitar and keep banging on and playing with it till I learn how to do it. I know a couple chords, but that's about it. I learned them when I was a kid, and I never forgot them, but I just never sat down and played it. You got to practice and practice and practice till your finger bleed to really learn how to play one.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just never pursued it to that extent.
And if you quit playing for even a couple weeks, like me, I picked up this guitar for the first time about 3 weeks ago, and I sit down and I learned 3 new songs that I hadn't learned, knew how to play before, and started playing around with it for about 2 hours, and I got to where I could play like almost as good as I could when I put it down. And then today I picked it up and I can't hold one tune. So
yeah, it makes a difference, man. You got to stay with it.
Hearing about a half an hour, if I stay playing, I'll be all right. So when I get off here, I'll probably keep on playing so I can get some stuff done.
Yeah.
Because I want to do some covers on my channel too. Because I found out through going through the algorithm of YouTube and stuff, if you actually do the cover of a song, you can actually play that. You can't use somebody else's cover, because if you use somebody else's cover, then it's copyrighted by them. But you can actually use a cover. Now, see, I might get a way around that, because I actually have my good friend of mine actually sings for a band called Thunderstruck. It's the world's America's greatest AC/DC tribute band is what they call themselves. And they are just god awful. I mean, they just, you wouldn't believe it. You watch them on stage and you're just like, oh my God, that's AC/DC. You know, it's just god awful, that crazy how good they really are. And my buddy Bobby's the singer, and I went and seen him first time in concert when they did a show here, and I'm like, yeah, I'm tired of AC/DC. I don't want to hear no AC/DC. And sure enough, I went in there and he started doing vocals, and they started playing, and I'm like, man, this is rocking. And I just started jamming. I was like, man, I didn't want to hear no AC/DC. Now I don't want to leave.
You're right.
And he sounds just like they sound just like him. The guitar player dances around like what's his name? Angus Young. He bounces around just like him. If y'all ever get a chance to look up Thunderstruck on Facebook,
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, they just
named up one of their songs, didn't they?
Yeah, and I tell you what, they just did 14 shows, and they're just a local band from here in Louisville, or was. But yeah, they've been on a bunch of talk shows now, and they just did 9 shows in the last 2 weeks. And I think they went, Texas, Arkansas, Arizona. They went to like a bunch of different states and just played on the stages. They opened up for Jackal a couple months ago. Cool. So I tell you how good they are when they open up for Jackal.
Wow.
But yeah, I was talking to him the other day, and I said something to him. I'm like, man, I need to get some real good recordings of y'all live doing a few songs. I said, and put them on my channel. He goes, well, whenever you want to come to a show, come to a show. He said, let me know. He said, my wife records everything just to let you know. I'm like, oh, really?
Well, I got a few wombos I want to play before we end the show. I think we're going to go ahead and end the show at 5 o'clock this morning.
All right. Chad, they probably did, because they play in Ohio a lot. A lot. If you ever see the band, if you ever see them again, the lead singer's name is Bobby Stamper. He's a real cool guy. I mean, he is real cool. Literally, if you go up and say, what's up, Bob, to him, he'll sit there and talk to you, just like anybody else. He's down to earth.
Right.
He's all about the money.
And Pork Chop, you are the star of every one of these wombos.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Martin, you heard of the band Thunderstruck?
I've just received these wombos, and I'm going to play them. Would y'all like to see some wombos?
Yeah,
sure.
Man, roll.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? Hello.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar baby. Come my lady, you're my pretty baby, I'll make your legs shake, you make me go crazy.
Got that head action.
So, like, what do you think? Did you think that girl was pretty? How did that girl even get in here? Do you see her? She's so short, and that dress is so tacky. Who wears cheetah? It's not even summer. Why does the DJ keep on playing Summertime Sadness? After we get out of the bathroom, can we go smoke a cigarette? I really need one. But first, let me take a selfie.
Oh, I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. Oh, जिंदगी मेरा गाना मैं इसी का दीवाना तो झूमो तो नाचो और मेरे साथ नाचो गाओ I am a disco dancer. Oh, I am a disco dancer.
And this is the original one.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, we're gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
Oh, welcome in. Welcome in, Grace.
Hey, Grace.
How's it going? Who'd you say made those?
I didn't make them. Who makes the wombos? Who?
And all different people make them.
Yeah. I know J-Dog
Yeah.
makes a lot of them, I think.
He the one started doing it, but
Yeah.
And
a
Melissa makes
lot of
them too.
people, download the app and they'll make them.
Yeah.
And
That already got
Melissa
me
makes-
on, man.
And Mike T makes them.
Yeah.
What up? What up?
Yeah, he'll make them. What you know, brother?
Oh man, I just woke up.
I hear you, man.
It's too late. You
You gotta
got
do what you gotta do,
go
brother. I was a little late getting up in here this morning myself too, man. I woke up, I couldn't talk, choked up, eyes watering. I said, "Good Lord, man!"
What's
I
up,
finally
Tim?
got myself straight. Glad you
Yeah,
made it in,
my
man.
alarm set. Didn't hear it go off. Hogleg sent me a text. I didn't hear it go off.
You was in a comatary state,
Dude,
brother.
I
When you
was
get like
out
that,
like a light.
I do the same thing, man. That's when you're resting good, but
All right. Thank you for stopping in, Grace.
take care, Gray. Have a good day.
What's up, Tim? Dallas gig.
Mr. Dallas Libert, how you doing?
I don't think I said hi to Dallas earlier. Hi, Dallas. I don't think I said
Mrs.
hi.
Pork Chop.
Oh, he said Miss Poke Chop.
Well, y'all, I think I'm actually going to jump down, especially since Mike's up here. Let y'all talk. I've got like 12% left on my. I'm sorry, 9% left on my battery.
Okay, brother. It's
And
good
I'll
to see
catch
you,
y'all
man.
later.
All right.
Thanks for having
Good to see you back out and about, brother.
I'm
Thanks
I'm
for
trying to
coming
get
up,
out.
Rick.
If I can get out and go fishing, it'd be great. I'm planning on doing a couple crazy videos coming up in the next couple weeks, hopefully. If this weather ever clears up, they're talking 30 degrees all week.
Yeah, I know that's the way it is here, man.
Yeah, with storms and 50-mile-an-hour winds, I'm like, can I get a break? The river just went down, and now the weather won't cooperate. What the heck?
That same way here, man. The wind blowing crazy and raining here, cold, around
Yeah, I
freezing
don't
at
care.
night, and 50s in
I
the
don't care if
daytime.
What's up, Dan?
Yeah, I don't care if it's 45 degrees or so. I'll go out 50 degrees. I mean 30 degrees, 35. Can't even talk. 35 degrees. I'll go out. But the problem of it is when you got 40-mile-an-hour winds and rain, it ain't gonna do you no dang good. Can't take your equipment out there. I don't know about everybody else's, but mine ain't waterproof. Not that much.
No. Mm-mm. And then that wind chill gonna bring you back down too, man. If you're 50
Yeah.
degrees, the wind chill gonna be, 40 or less.
Oh yeah, I don't like
You
that
know
weather.
what
'Cause
I think about this weather? All this weather.
What's that?
that's about the truth. That's
I
about the
hear
truth.
you, man.
But yeah, I'm going to get out here, y'all. I appreciate y'all letting me up. Y'all have a good day. Good night for anybody that's getting ready to crash or whatever.
All right, Troy.
We'll catch y'all in the
Good to see
next
you,
one, I
bro.
guess.
Yeah, man.
All right, take care, Troy. Thanks for coming up. Oh man. Well, welcome
Yeah,
up
me too.
here, Mike.
Yeah, glad to see you, brother.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened to me today, man. I just could not sleep worth a damn.
I know how that is. I get like that quite often. Just lay there, roll and turn, roll and turn. I don't know, man. That's just the way it goes, bro.
Once I finally did, I didn't hear any alarm or anything go off.
I've been there too. I slept right through 2 alarms. I have 2 alarms set sometimes. I sleep right through both of them if I'm in a comated state. When I do go down, I go down. And it ain't gonna be no hour or two. I'm talking about 8, 10 hours sometimes, but I stay up for 2 or 3 days after that.
Right.
That's just the way it is.
So, like, what do you think? Did you think that girl was pretty? How did that girl even get in here? Do you see her? She's so short, and that dress is so tacky. Who wears cheetah? It's not even summer. Why does the DJ keep on playing Summertime Sadness? After we get out of the bathroom, can we go smoke a cigarette? I really need one. But first, let me take a selfie.
Work it, chop. Work it, chop. Work it. Got it going on, chop.
Yeah, I still got about 6 more of those sitting in the background.
Oh man.
But I heard you say you were going to end it, so we'll hold on to them until tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do them tomorrow. Cause we ain't got but 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I think I got 6 more of Pork Chop. I got 2 of Bugman. And I think a couple of Chris Usselton, which he's already actually posted on his channel.
The animal says somebody put Pork Chop and Jody side by side.
Yeah, right.
Look like sisters.
Oh, Tim, I still got 6 more, and honestly, I don't remember which ones I did or didn't use. I may have actually done that one, but I don't remember. If not, I can easily go do it.
You were right, Pork Chop.
But what Pork Chop doesn't know is when he was doing that thing on Jody's channel, Jody told him that she got a request to put him on solo, and he said, "Here come the Wombos."
Yeah.
What he don't know is that was me that requested her to put him on solo.
I figured it was you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You all right, leg?
Ugh.
Sound like you ready for a pillow.
Yeah, I am.
Hey, bud. You been up right much the last couple of days and driving too.
Oh, I ain't been driving. Just been driving.
Oh, you let Melissa drive. Okay.
Yeah. No, I didn't let her drive. She just drove. she got the only vehicle running right now. Well, mine's running.
I reckon I should have said that she wouldn't let you drive. I reckon what I should have
There. That's it. Well, mine's running, but I mean, I prefer not to drive it with all the safety features not working on it.
Yeah.
Safety features such as brake lights and tail lights and blinker lights and
Hey, y'all going by the junkyard. Y'all go by the junkyard and get you a cluster and put on that thing. Get that thing running. Get it straight.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna cost you no whole lot. I wouldn't think.
$50.
You can get a used cluster for $50. You can get a new one for a little over $100. I think is what I paid for that one I put on my truck.
Yeah.
Ain't that bad.
Yeah, pork chop. I wouldn't have done it, but I knew you'd be a good sport about it.
Well, they don't make new clusters for them Dodge
Dodge.
and now
Yeah,
and
that's the only thing about vehicles now. It used to be you keep a vehicle 30, 40 years, you still get parts. Now they won't keep them about 5, 6, 8 years, maybe 10
right,
years. Then you can't get no parts for them no more. They do that to try to make you buy more vehicles because they're not selling enough vehicles. That's what the deal
right.
is.
That's right.
But you look around, you can still find aftermarket parts, but they're not as good as the original parts. But you can still
Right,
get by with them in some cases.
right.
That that's why the aftermarket part business is so big because if, companies don't make parts for them for so many years, and they quit making them. The
Yeah,
aftermarket stepped in, and they making a killing, man.
right.
But I don't care if it is aftermarket. If it work all right, I don't care. If it keep me going,
Right.
it don't matter to me as long as I got something to crawl my butt in, hit the key, and get on down the road. I don't care if it's aftermarket.
I guess you don't, Davis. Yeah,
Uh, I haven't seen her in chat since I've been in here. I'm guessing she's probably asleep.
she's sick, feeling bad.
Is she?
That pollen got to her.
It'll do it.
Yep, and she gets bronchitis very easy.
Mm. Y'all keep them old cigarettes that help her a lot.
Yep.
I know my wife, man. She get every year change of season. She get choked up bad. That pollen worked on her. A lot of that's because she smoked 2 packs of cigarettes a day. And I kept on alphabet quitting. I quit one day, but she never did.
Yeah.
And that's what killed her. It did. She had coronary heart disease. And she waited too long to do anything about it. When she went to the hospital, only nothing they could do, man. They couldn't do nothing for her.
Right.
She died about a
Well,
little over a year ago.
I kept after Melissa to just quit smoking, and I, every time she told me she's gonna quit, she went to a different brand.
Yeah,
And
that's what my wife done. She done the same thing.
I just quit messing with her about it, hoping she'll quit smoking one
Yeah,
day.
I did the same thing, brother. Mine never did quit that. But she went in the hospital the last time. She's still smoking, man. She's smoking like from what they tell me about a pack and a half, 2 packs a day still.
Wow. Wow.
Because I didn't talk to her the last couple years or so after we was split up. She moved to Colorado. Then she come back here, but we never did stay in touch, because things didn't end the best in the world. But I
Right.
never was so bad for her. I hate to see that happen to her, but she wouldn't listen, man.
Right.
You know? You listen to what people tell you, but you don't pay no attention to it.
Yep.
I'm the same way. I do the same thing.
Me too. Heck, all of us do. I think
Yeah.
so. Welcome in, Bug Man. We fitting the
What's up,
show.
bud? It's the bug. Here comes the bug. Here comes the bug. Here comes the bug, man. 22. What's up, man? Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah. We
I
got.
need to
Oh,
check
my
back
man.
with Chavez again too, see how Mama's doing. I hadn't
Oh
talked to
yeah.
her.
I need to. Of course, he ain't put nothing out in a while.
He just put one out. It was a blackened something and shrimp sandwich, and that joker looked good, man. I commented on it yesterday, but I didn't say anything about Mama because sometimes it's a day or two before we comment. I'm gonna get on Messenger and send him a message. He'll answer that pretty quick. I checked on it.
I might better go check him because he might be one of my ones that I all of a sudden come unsubscribe to because I ain't been getting no notifications that he puts anything out.
Man, it's a lot of people I don't get no notifications for, man,
Who
no
was
more.
that?
Mike Chavez.
Oh,
I forgot what is some kind of fish, I think it was, a shrimp po' boy sandwich he made. He put it last few days. Looked at it last night and commented on it. Man, that thing looked good, bro. That joke can cook some food. I call him chef. That's what I call Yeah, I met him last year, him and his wife, Mama. They're some good people, man. We got together with the one-ton boys and Tom, Michelle.
Right.
Man, we had a good time, man. I'm gonna get back over to the dock with Tom too. He told me in the town want to Aaron. He been wanting to meet me and Lisa too. So I'm gonna try to get over in the next few weeks. Let it warm back up, man. I ain't going down for hours blood thunder, man. When it gets below 50 degrees, I gotta wrap up in an Eskimo suit.
Yeah.
I ain't lying, it's tough, man. I used to walk around 30, 35 degrees with a long sleeve shirt on. Them days gone, man. Shoot, I can't do that no more.
Yeah, I want to get back on the schedule of ending the show at 5 o'clock. I mean,
Okay.
because I need to I need to get a nap before daylight, and so I can work on my boat.
Yeah. I know what you mean. You have to keep you functioning. If you can lay there and catch 2 or 3 hours and go a day, you still got time to do something.
Right.
People don't realize it, but it messes with you when you do one stream for 3 hours and then your next night's at 6 hours and the next night's at 4 hours and
Yeah.
Then you pull an 8 or 10 hour, and that'll mess you up, man.
Yeah.
It does.
I think
man.
I'm the only one that'll, for lack of better terms, is dumb enough to take a talking stream like this for 10 or 11 hours.
Man, well, you more than welcome to go live after I end the
It's
show.
rough when you do it that long, man.
You
Yeah,
can go live.
I ain't going live right now. I'm doing good to be awake here right now.
I know what you mean.
I woke up to go to the bathroom and realized what time it was, and I'm like, oh crap.
Hey, at least you come in. I slept all the way through the whole show, wake up 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, good gravy, I done missed it all. I done that. Y'all can testify.
Well, if my bladder wouldn't have held out, or would have held out, I'd have still been asleep.
Tim Molina said you should start an hour early. Data said Douglas Live was going off when he got the notification for yours. I guess you're talking about yours.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the notification for Duggar.
Duggar went live?
Yeah, at 1:30. And I was the first one in there. Of course, I didn't say nothing. Yeah, but I was just lurking. Yeah, he went live. He he said he was gonna go off when Hog Leg came on, but I wouldn't have cared if he'd have kept on going. I mean, it's like I said before, competition is good.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with him.
I don't recall him ever mentioning that he wanted to go live, so that kind of surprises me.
Yeah, he was just playing around with his phone, waiting on the Boar's Nest to start, and he hit live, and boom.
He said he figured out the buttons and stuff how to do it, so he thought he'd try it for a few minutes to see how it went. I didn't see none of it. I didn't know either. I tried to get in there, but I was busy trying to get my mess together, man. That's why I was late coming in here.
All right, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Giggability.
There you go.
Pork chop says start at 1 and end at 5. Well, what y'all guys think about that?
Whatever you want to do, man. I'm here with you. You know, I told you that before. I'm happy with what you want to do. I mean, Joe's and Melissa's channel. If y'all whatever y'all decide you want to do, I back you up, buddy, and do what I can. All you got to do is lay it down, tell us what you're gonna do. Well, I know Mike T, he'll be there too.
Yeah, as long as I don't oversleep.
Well, you know, it's always gonna be some exceptions. I mean, like I said, you
Yeah.
made it. I've done it, didn't even show up. And they sent me
Yeah.
a message. What happened
Heck,
to you?
I
Where you
was,
been?
I was late for my own live too. I mean, one time.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, man. It's just
Oh, I can't tell you how many of my lives I was late for. At least 10 minutes.
yeah.
No,
That's
I
just the
wasn't that
nature of
late.
the beast, man.
I wasn't that late, but I was late.
I think
That's
one
it.
live stream I was like almost 40 minutes late.
Oh,
And that was
good
my
Lord.
own stream.
Whew.
Yep. I know one time Rustic was talking about doing a little live in between your live and Lee's live. If you do that, ending at 5, they better give him or somebody else a chance to do a little live in between, you know.
Right.
And start at 5, morning, end at 5. That's up to you if you want to do that. Ain't but an hour difference. I don't think it will make a difference on who's
Well,
already live.
you know, if anybody wants to go live, I mean, I'll share the nights with them. I mean, say for instance, if I go start at 1, I go live till 4 or 5. Rustic wanted to go at 4, right? Is that what you said?
I think that's what he was saying. He wanted to try to do a
So
little short live. I
I
don't know if he
started at
still
1.
do it now. That was a month or so ago. I
I
don't know
started
what
at
he was.
1. I ended at 4. And Rustic can pick it up.
Yeah, that worked. I'm just
Or,
throwing
or
that down there.
anybody for
That's
that.
right. That's what I meant. Anybody, but I know a few months ago, Rustic had made a mention of it in chat, but I ain't heard him say nothing here lately. So give anybody a chance to do it that wants to do it. That'll
Yeah.
work, man.
You end at 5, Hogley. Will have nothing to do till. That's what I mean. Somebody else can go live.
You can go live gigability in between, man.
Yeah.
We'll come up in your live and help you out with it some, man.
Oh,
If I'm
yeah.
able to. Some mornings I might not be able to. I may be like, all right, I'll have a good morning. We'll not see all that. But that's just the way it goes. It'll come on you anytime. That old black dog will bite you.
But I do need to get my boat ready because I got average channel cat tournament coming up. It's right
Yeah.
around the corner in
What's the dates of that?
April 9th and 10th.
April 9th and 10th. And I fish on the 9th.
And I did talk to Uncle Lou today. He has officially backed out of that tournament. So
Oh, man.
he's got too much stuff going on with his
Good morning, Indiana Chris.
container boards and stuff right now.
No, they won't gigability. You won't be in there by yourself. I guarantee you, we'll come in there with you. We'll boost you. We'll share you out, man. You get people in there. You'd be surprised. And I
Yeah.
thought that's the way I was going to be. There wouldn't nobody even come visit me or say nothing to me because I'm a nobody. But I was surprised. I done 2, and I had people in both of them. Thanks to my brothers here, they helped me out a lot. But
Yep.
you'd
like
be
I told
surprised.
Hog Leg when he first started, man, you did the hard part. Sharing you out and bringing people in, that's the easy part.
That's
Yep.
right. You can go for a gigability. Try it, brother. Give it a shot, man. You can do it.
What's up, Chris? I'm still not awake enough, man. My eyes can't focus on the chat right now. Like everything's blurry.
Yeah, it's gonna be that way for about an hour. Then get yourself together. Use a deep, commiated state of rest, man.
Mike T, can you send Tim Molina his email or phone number?
I can send him his phone number. I don't remember his email right offhand.
Okay.
I think his email is tb1fan. I think it's 2005 at, I don't know, either Yahoo or Gmail. But I can definitely send. Yeah, I've got your email, Tim, so I can send you his phone number.
There you go. Pork Chop said he show up. You'd be surprised, man. You share that, you'd be surprised at the people that would.
Let me go back and check.
If YouTube puts out your notification, that's the biggest thing. I ain't been getting no notifications. The people going, and it might be because they unsub me to them. I don't know. Like you said, dog. Like I know I have to go back and resub to a whole lot of people that I knew I was sub to. So I do that when I'm in a stream. If I'm one of them moderators, I click on it to see if I'm still sub to them.
You sure did. It was in my spam. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, boy. You talking about one of these? Is that what you're talking about? You really?
Okay, Dan, I'll go back and check you too. That might be why I didn't get a notification of you going live. I didn't even know you went live, man. Yes, last night, yesterday or whatever.
I just send me your address and you'll get the last two that I got. And I got to order some more. And I got yours on the way. Let's see.
Tim.
I got to order more stickers. I got the
TB1fan 2005 at Yahoo. There you go. Chris has got his email right there, Tim.
I got your stickers right here too, Chris Olselton.
Yeah, mods, I'm working on them, bro.
And I don't remember if Tim emailed me from on my Yahoo or my email.
Once Gigability just
I don't know if I got done yours yet or not. I got a couple more to get. Where did you send your address to me? I think you emailed it to me, didn't you? I got to go back in my email. I know it's a couple in there.
All right, I'll just cut this one in half and then I'll have one left.
It's easy to forget them or overlook them. I try to do them as they come in, but I kind of got overwhelmed with a couple things. If anybody don't get their stickers in the next week or two, let me know about it. Send me your address again, because sometimes I might overlook one. Or I don't see it. That's whatever. And it ain't that I don't want to send you one. It's just that I don't see it. Because like I said, I get overwhelmed with them. I made a some out at least once or twice a week. You know. I try to put everybody in my address book after I send them, get everything right to go to the post office. I'll put the address and everything in the name in my little book, so I'll always have it. And then I'll put a little star beside it, and that tells me that I sent the stickers to you. So if I would put an address in there with every little star, I know I need to send them some
Okay.
stickers. So
Okay. Yeah.
trying to keep up with it like that. But I can make a boo boo, as everybody knows, more than one most of the time.
Yeah. Lee Reed is his name.
Yep.
All right, good people. Thanks for stopping in and
Yeah, it's Lee Reed, Reed.
Yeah. Everybody have a good day. Sorry I got in a little late, hog leg, but I had to get where I could
oh
talk.
no,
Get up in
no
there.
problems, man. And Mike Turn, don't fret it because everybody needs to sleep.
Yeah, everybody needs rest sometime, bro. I can tell you that. I've been there and done that. But good to see
That's
y'all
exactly.
this morning. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope you have a good day. Appreciate y'all coming to the Boar's Nest and listening to old Boss Hog and Ugly and Slick T over there.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good day. We'll catch y'all on the
All right.
flip.
And Tim, I'm getting ready to send you his number. So
Deuces.